And good evening. Welcome out here to Albany as we get set here for high school football action tonight. Week number 8 of high school football. It's a matchup of the Grand River Conference West. It's Albany and Pattonsburg have tonight here for your viewing pleasure on Albany TV. And it's fall senior night here for the Warriors as well, where Albany will celebrate the sports of not only football but also band, color guard, and cheer, as well as girls golf. So welcome out here to Albany for what is a frigid night here for high school football, week number 8 of the season. Hard to think just a couple of weeks ago we were complaining it was 90, 80 degrees. Here, 54 degrees. So it'll be close to be what it will be at first kick as well. 15-mile-an-hour window coming out of the west, making it feel a little bit colder at the moment, about 53 degrees. And temperature will be dropping throughout the night. As we said last week, it was the first real week of high school football here in the state of Missouri where it finally felt like football weather, and you wanted to go out and hit somebody, and this is going to be one of those weeks again here for week 8 of the high school football season. Again, I'm Jared Rolfes. I'm joined along tonight by our color analyst and cameraman tonight, Brent Williams. But before we do that, we'd like to thank our sponsors, BTC Bank, Penny John Auto Center, with locations in Bethany and Albany, Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, and Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, the Albany Hy-Vee, United Country Nelson Real Estate and Auction Company, Agent Tammy Wynn Siddons in Albany, Schultz Convenience Store, Smith Insurance and Prudential in Albany, Northwest Cell, Mosaic Medical Center, Raymond Smith Body Shop, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center, Johnson Controls, the Blind Flamingo Boutique LLC, and the Briar Patch, both on the west side of the square in Albany. Shadowfax and Papa's Family Restaurant, both on 136 in Albany. Rob's Cycle in Pattonsburg, along with 3B Pizza and Subs in Pattonsburg. The City of Albany, Albany Booster Club, Albany, Pattonsburg, North Harrison, and Gilman City School Districts, along with the Printery and New Shopper, located in Albany. Tonight's pregame brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you. We're going to have our senior night festivities starting here in about 6 minutes or so. So let's take a quick break, have our chat with the head coach of the Warriors and Doug Fountain, all part of our BTC Bank pregame. That's going to be coming up here in just a moment prior to our senior night festivities here from Albany. Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded, just like you. BTC Bank.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany is your hometown trophy and award shop. Winter Circle North makes all kinds of trophies for sports, car shows, livestock shows, baby shows, and more. Winter Circle North also does plaques of all sizes and kinds. Want something unique? Winter Circle North has you covered with sublimation gifts and acrylic awards. Order your trophies, awards, or one-of-a-kind items. Call Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North at 816-632-5599 or find them on Facebook at Winter Circle North. And welcome back into the BTC Bank pregame. We're here with the head coach of the Warriors and Doug Fountain. Coach, your team is coming off a 34-32 victory last week over Stanberry. What do you believe your team did well to pull off the victory last week?
You know, I think our kids were real tough mentally and physically. They're up to the challenge, and both teams dealt with some adversity, and we were able to deal with ours well. I thought they dealt with their adversity well, also. Just two even teams, competed well, rivalry game. So, towns are in close proximity, and we know each other well and respect each other, but man, it was a tough, hard-fought game, and proud of our kids for the way they handled themselves for the most part, and able to come together and find a way to win it.
It seems like every week you have a different player that's either the star of the offense, whether it be Kyle Emerson, Chase Klein, Elliott Mercer, last week in Quentin Herkman. Talk about how important it is to have so many weapons, and what do you think makes them all so explosive at times?
Well, I think our O-line did a great job. And, I know Quentin talked about that after the game. He gave the glory away and credited his O-line and tight ends. And I agree with him. They did a great job, and Quentin did a great job. And each week it's been another guy stepping up, which means that, you never know when the light's going to shine on you, and you can't be worried about that. You just got to be ready to answer when your number's called. And each week, it may be based on what the defense has given you or taken away, and kids have stepped up. And, if they're not concerned with who gets the credit, we'll accomplish great things together. And that's kind of where we've been.
And then tonight you take on a Pattonsburg team that is no secret they're going to try and put the ball in the air a lot tonight. Do you change your practice habits or practice with different personnel more, knowing you're going to have to defend that pass more tonight?
They do a great job in their pass game. Things that come out on time are real effective, and then, extended plays are effective, and it's quite a bit to prepare for. And, so whatever personnel are on the field, we'll have a plan and execute that plan, compete for 6 seconds or, even longer, because they'll extend plays and need to get some stops and create some negative plays. We've won the turnover battle every game so far this year, and that's been a big deal for us. And offensively, get behind our pads and keep moving forward and efficient in the play action game and the pass game, and, just play our style of football and dictate the tempo.
And then it's week 8 of the season. You may not have any big serious injuries at this moment, but this time of the year, most of your players are hurting, maybe not injured, but hurting. Is there anything different about how you prepare at the end of the season compared to the beginning of the season to try and keep your team fresh and on the field?
Yeah, that changes year to year. Some years you get through pretty healthy, and some years you feel it a little bit more. In week 8, you've played a good amount of football, and that feels a certain way on your body, no different than any other sport. Feels a certain way on your body, and so you priority one, whether it's week 1 or week 8 or whatever. Take care of your bodies and make sure we're doing the things right at practice to make sure we're ready to play on Friday.
All right. Thanks again, Coach, for joining us this week as part of our BTC Bank pregame.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
If you are in the market of buying or selling your home, farm, or hunting property, contact Tammy Wynn Siddons of United Country Nelson Real Estate. Tammy and the entire team of agents at United Country Nelson Real Estate in Gentry, Harrison, Mercer, Worth, and Davies counties can help you find the right property for your needs. Call Tammy Wynn Siddons today to buy or sell your property at 660-726-8104. Check out all of United Country Nelson Real Estate's current listings at nelsonsoldit.com. And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set for the senior night festivities here from Albany. Again, prior to our game tonight between Albany and Pattonsburg, we'll let you listen to the public address announcer, Derek Brown.
Welcome, Warriors, to the Albany High School Senior Night. Tonight we'll be celebrating seniors who participated in football, cheer, band, guard, and dual golf. Thank you, seniors, for your dedication, passion, and enthusiasm. We are proud of everything you have accomplished, and we wish you the best in your future. First, seniors on the football team. Hunter Coyle. Hunter is the son of Christina Coyle. Hunter has been involved in football for 4 years, VOTEC for 2 years. Hunter's future plans are to attend Grand River Welding Institute and to become a traveling welder. Hunter's favorite memory is winning the game against Worth County his junior year. Cole Emerson. Cole is the son of Brad and Tara Emerson. Cole is involved in football for 3 years, baseball for 4 years, basketball for 4 years. Cole plans to enter the workforce after high school, and his favorite memory is being in the locker room after a win. Quentin Herkman. Quentin is the son of Robbie and Shelley Herkman. Quentin has been involved in baseball for 1 year and football for 4 years. Quentin plans to be an electric lineman. Quentin's favorite memory is winning against Princeton after not playing them for 8 years. Bryce Martin. Bryce is the son of Missy Martin and is being escorted by his mother and Dustin Trimble. Bryce has been involved in football for 4 years, baseball for 4 years, wrestling for 4 years, and is the student council representative for the senior class. Bryce plans to attend college to become a history teacher. His favorite memory was beating Wood County and Platte Valley back-to-back weeks in his junior year. Caleb Richards. Caleb Richards is the son of Heather Vogel and Bobby Richards, and the stepson of Alicia Dillman and Cody Vogel. Caleb has been involved in football for 1 year and VOTEC for 2 years. Caleb plans to work as a pipeline welder. His favorite memory is joining football and getting to play with all his friends. Now seniors on the cheer squad. First, Amaris Davis. Amaris is the daughter of Tim and Amber Davis. Amaris has been involved in cheer for 4 years. She plans to attend college and get a degree in the medical field. Her favorite memory was during one of the first home games this year when a player from the other team got injured and they couldn't see them on their knees, and Emma called for the cheer, "This is Warrior Country," while the crowd was silent. Emma Mercer. Emma is the daughter of Jason and Vanessa Mercer. Emma has been involved in cheer for 4 years. Emma plans to pursue a career as a cardiac sonographer. Emma's favorite memory is during cheer camp when they played hide and seek throughout the school, and Amaris and her hid behind the old wrestling room walls for an hour before anyone found them. Winona Riedlinger. Winona is the daughter of Eric and Stephanie Riedlinger. She's been involved in cheer for 3 years, band for 4 years, softball for 2 years, and track for 3 years, drama club for 3 years, and winter guard for 1 year. Winona plans to attend North Central Missouri College for nursing. Her favorite memory from band is when someone walked into Mr. Sherlock's baton and broke it, so he had to conduct with a pencil, and he would also throw pencils at them if they needed them. Her favorite memory from cheer is dancing and singing before every home football game. Now for our senior band members, Kimmy Fritzel. Cammie is the daughter of Chris and Denise Fritzel. Cammie has been involved in band for 4 years, softball for 3 years, FFA for 4 years, and drama club for 1 year. Cammie plans to work for Vail Resorts as a ski instructor during the winter and retail operations during the summer. Cammie's favorite memory was when they were at the Missouri Western Homecoming Parade and she got hit in the eye from someone throwing deodorant on the band bus. Raven Glisby. Raven is the daughter of Joe and Susan Glisby. Raven has been involved in band for 5 years, including this year as the drum major, FFA for 4 years, Scholar Bowl for 4 years, and NHS for 2 years. Raven's future plans are to attend college and study city planning. Her favorite memory from band is attending the Missouri Western Homecoming Parade and earning second place. Michael McIntosh. Michael is the son of Jeremiah McIntosh and Jennifer Brown. Michael has been involved in band for 5 years, Scholar Bowl for 3 years, and track for 4 years. Michael plans to attend Tokyo Tech and become a wind technician. Michael's favorite memories include bus rides and memories with his classmates. Braden Schaefer. Braden is the son of Mike and Stacy Schaefer, who is involved in band and Votech. Braden's future plans include working at a mechanic shop. His favorite memory is getting second place at Missouri Western State University Homecoming Parade. And now the senior members of our golf team, Jocelyn Anthony. Jocelyn is the daughter of Ronnie and Melissa Anthony. She's been involved in golf for 3 years and NHS for 2 years. Jocelyn plans to attend Northwest Missouri State University and get a degree in business. Her favorite memory is the scary golf cart rides. Most likely from our next senior member of the golf team, Jenna Smith. Jenna is the daughter of David and Brenda Smith. Jenna has been involved in basketball for 4 years, golf for 2 years, and student council. She plans to attend college and become an ultrasound technician. Jenna's favorite memory is when they would get food after golf meets and jam out to T Swift in the red minivan on their way home. And our final senior member of the golf team, Brooke Wink. Brooke is the daughter of Josh and Wendy Wink. Brooke has been involved in NHS for 2 years, FFA for 4 years, basketball for 4 years, and golf for 3 years. Brooke plans to attend the University of Missouri and major in nursing. Her favorite memory is getting to golf with her younger sister at the Best Shot tournament her senior year. Congratulations to all our senior members of activities this fall. Let's give them another round of applause.
Schultz Convenience Store on 136 in Albany has everything you need to keep you running. Schultz has coffee and gas to get you moving in the morning. Fountain Pop, sandwiches, and Champ's Chicken to fuel your lunchtime hunger. They also carry candy and ice cream to keep you awake during the afternoon. At night, Schultz adult beverages and scratchers to help you unwind. That's Schultz Convenience Store in Albany, where they can fuel you up in more ways than one.
In life, as in football, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance. Someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy.
To get started, contact Nick Smith, a financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. Again, you just witnessed our fall sports senior festivities. And it's about time here for some Grand River Conference West football action tonight. It's a matchup between the 6-1 Albany Warriors and the 1-6 Pattonsburg Panthers. We'll welcome in our color analyst for tonight, cameraman Brett Williams. And Brett, let's first talk about the Panthers tonight. They come in with a record of 1-6 on the season. However, you look at that and it's a little skeptical because they've lost about 2 or 3 games by around a touchdown or under. And this is a team that I would say most coaches do not want to face because they are going to air the ball out. And if you have any deficiencies in the defensive backfield, Pattonsburg is the team that is going to make that noticeable, and they're going to make that noticeable often.
Yeah, they're 1-6, but they might be the hardest team to prepare for in 8-man football just because of their style of play. They're not going to run the ball, and they're not hiding the fact they're not going to run the ball. They're trying to get the ball in the hands of their quarterback, Gage Jennings, let him show off his arm strength, which he has plenty of. And they put up points. They put up points quick and fast, even when they lose. Most notable in that 96-92 win at Princeton. They lost the game, but they put up 92 points. So they pose a challenge. Coach Fountain talked a little bit about it in the pregame, and you have to play them differently. We're going to see it tonight. Albany's going to have 2 down linemen, and everybody else on the defense is going to be a defensive back or a linebacker. So they're going to try their best to limit the big plays. But Pattonsburg's got a lot of athletes, and if anybody makes a mistake, Pattonsburg's going to be able to exploit it.
And you mentioned Gage Jennings. So there's a couple of things that you're going to have to learn about this Pattonsburg quarterback that you'll find out throughout the night. On about every snap, he's going to set up about 5 to 7 yards behind the center, take the snap in the shotgun. He'll usually be in an empty set. But the thing that is most dangerous about Gage, not only does he have a rocket for a right arm, he can throw the ball down the field with the best of them in 8-man football, but it's also his elusiveness. For the Warriors, they can bring down linemen. They can try and send a bunch of blitzes. The problem is when you're 5 yards, 7 yards deep, that not only gives your receivers time to get off the ball, but that also takes longer for the defense to get to you. But he is so elusive back there, he will scramble around. The Warriors tonight on the defensive backs are going to have to play. Usually a play in football lasts about 3 to 4 seconds. Tonight against Pattonsburg, it could last 7 to 8 seconds before Gage decides to throw the football.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Gage is already pretty good at avoiding sacks, but he's going to have only 2 guys pursuing him. If they do get through the offensive line, he's really good at extending the play, and it's really hard to cover a wide receiver for much more than just a few seconds. So Albany has had their struggles already defending the pass, and it's going to be under magnifying glass tonight because that's all Pattonsburg is going to want to do is pass the ball. They're going to have to guard these receivers longer than any other team in 8-man football in Missouri.
And then let's go ahead and talk about the team on the other side of the field, the home team, the Albany Warriors, coming in at 6-1 off of a really hard-fought win last week over at Stanberry, winning 34-32. This is a team kind of heard a little bit of it. Coach Fountain always really great at evading the questions. This team is going to be hurting tonight. They are down Kyle Emerson, who got ejected from the last game. He is ineligible for tonight's game, missing another defensive back. So already shy a little bit in the defensive backfield. But this is also a team that we talked about in the pregame as well with Coach Fountain. Every given night, it's a different player. Chase Klein could take over the football game. Kyle Emerson's taken over. We've seen Cole Emerson be able to do some of that stuff. Quentin Herkman in the backfield. Elliott Mercer in the backfield. It's just a matter of who the Warriors are going to have as that electric person tonight. But the main thing we have seen throughout the season, the offensive line really has been lighting it up for the Warriors this year and have given those skill position players the opportunity to be the stars.
Yeah, especially in the run game. They really excel in the run game. And for as good as Pattonsburg is on offense, they leave a lot to be desired on defense. Like we said, they scored 92 points. They also allowed 96. So they can be scored on. Albany will be able to run the ball like they want. That will set up nicely their pass game. Chase Klein is always a steady hand. His numbers don't always jump off the page at you, but he never ever lets mistakes compound. He might make a bad throw here or there, but he never lets it compound more into 1 or 2 plays. He's smart with the football. And the offensive line, like you said, very good. They've got 2 really solid backs in Quentin Herkman and Elliott Mercer. Those guys are really steady in the backfield themselves. But they're going to be hurt without Kyle Emerson. This is a guy who probably leads the team in explosive plays. He had a kick return last weekend in a 2-point game. That if he doesn't have that kick return, that game could be a little bit different if they don't end up scoring on that drive. So they're going to be hurt without him. He always comes through for them when they need him the most. his numbers do jump off the page. Yeah, he doesn't always get the ball, but when he does have it, he makes something happen. And so it's a shame that he's going to be out of the game tonight.
And one of the things that you may watch out for, kind of taking over that spot tonight for the Warriors, maybe making some of those electric plays, I would say look at his older brother, the senior tonight, Cole Emerson, to have a breakout game. Again, he's going to be having the opportunity to knock some passes away, maybe intercept one or two, and he's going to have a chance probably to catch a pass or two from Chase Klein, as he'll be the number one option tonight for the Warriors. But that's another thing to watch for the Warriors. Without Kyle Emerson, without playing as many linemen as the Warriors normally do on the defensive side, how can the Warriors continue to stay healthy, and not just healthy, but also fresh during the game without some of those substitutes?
Yeah, exactly. Having depth is one of the most important things you could have when there's a guy who's out, who normally plays a lot of snaps. That always is a tough thing to overcome. But one thing that Coach Fountain also did talk about in the pregame was that this team, they are very good at you really see the next man up mentality. We saw it last week in the running back room. They really couldn't get the run game going with Elliott Mercer. He's a guy who has been really good in average yards per carry. Really didn't get it going last week. Didn't get over 40 yards, I believe it was. And Quentin Herkman stepped up, and he had one of his best games of the season, maybe his best game of the season. They rode him. They were able to move the ball best when he had the ball in his hands. And Cole Emerson has a chance to do that tonight. He hasn't made quite as many explosive plays as his brother, but he probably has that same type of speed, maybe not quite at the level, but he's still fast. If he gets in open space, he can beat some guys down the field, and he has a picture-perfect opportunity to step up and make some plays in the absence of his brother Kyle.
We'll be back with more of your BTC Bank pregame here in just a moment as we'll get set for tonight's national anthem and tonight's Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups when we come back in a moment. Remember, tonight's pregame brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They are prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades. And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set for tonight's national anthem. Prior to our announcement of tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Hogue Lumber Company, we'll let public address announcer Derek Brown take it away here from Albany.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Wayne and Doris Guest Sports Complex at E.C. Smith Field for this GRC West Conference matchup between the visiting Pattonsburg Panthers and your Albany Warriors. At this time, if you please rise, remove your hats, and face the flag at the south end of the bleachers for the playing of our national anthem by the Warrior Pride Marching Band.
now for tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Hogue Lumber Company. Before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri.
Starters for tonight's contest. First for the visiting Panthers. On the offensive side of the ball, on the line, number 52, Dylan Hartship. Number 63, Colin Mason. Number 99, Jace Estrada. At wide receiver, number 3, Wyatt Mays. At wide receiver, number 5, Camden Griffin. At wide receiver, number 11, Landon Preston. At wide receiver, number 27, Gavin Humphrey. And at quarterback, number 7, Gage Giddens. The Panthers are coached by Brandon Burkhead, assisted by Jordan Jenkins, Zane Reed, and Alan Cope. And now the starting offense for your Albany Warriors. On the line, number 11, Andrew Wild. 180-pound junior. On the line, number 53, Bryce Martin. 5'11", 210-pound senior. On the line, number 64, Seth Miller. 5'10", 250-pound junior. At tight end, number 58, Caleb Richards. 5'10", 190-pound senior. At wide receiver, number 25, Cole Emerson. 5'10", 150-pound senior. At running back, number 21, Trevor Akins. 5'11", 150-pound junior. At running back, number 83, Quentin Huffman. 5'11", 190-pound senior. And at quarterback, number 12, Chase Klein. 6'160-pound junior. The Warriors are coached by Doug Fountain, assisted by Glenn Hamilton, Jake Nichols, Bobby Smith, Trice Floyd, and Bryant Davis.
So again, those are our starters for tonight, brought to you by Hogue Lumber Company. Remember, before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri. We're about 5 minutes away from kickoff. We'll be back in just a moment as we conclude our BTC Bank pregame and get set for the opening kickoff tonight from Albany. Remember, tonight's pregame brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you. East Fork Lodge and Ranch is tucked away in the solitude of over 1,000 private acres of rolling hills, beautiful trees, and fields just north of Albany. East Fork Lodge is complete with 11 private suites, 3 private cabins, and all the amenities you could ever desire. You're sure to be comfortable when staying only a few days or just a few hours. East Fork Lodge is the perfect location for weddings, corporate retreats, reunions, family vacations, or even a weekend getaway with some friends. Email Jamie at eastforklodge.com for more information on East Fork Lodge and Ranch. Rob's Cycle in Pattonsburg, Missouri is your local authorized Polaris dealer. Rob's Cycle deals in new and pre-owned Polaris ATVs and side-by-sides to make your outdoor living easier and more enjoyable. They offer experience, fair prices, and friendly atmosphere from people you know and trust. Call or stop in at Rob's Cycle in Pattonsburg today to see what they can do for you. You'll be glad you did. If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits, medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team. All the care you need is right here in our community. At Mosaic Medical Center Albany, our board-certified doctors and healthcare professionals provide quality care that fits your schedule. and we're constantly expanding services and adding diagnostic technologies to better serve neighbors like you. When complicated cases occur, you can rest easy knowing we can consult with other Mosaic doctors and even Mayo Clinic to find treatments that work for you. Learn more at mymlc.com/Albany. 3B Pizza and Subs in Pattonsburg is ready to make your next pizza or sub fresh. 3B can make multiple kinds of pizza, subs, and traditional or boneless chicken wings with several sauce options. 3B also carries pretzel bites, garlic breadsticks, and now serving sandwich and chicken baskets. So grab a beverage and food of your choice and enjoy the game at 3B Pizza and Subs, located at Brown Lumber in Pattonsburg. Call ahead to place your order at 660-367-2100. And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set for this Grand River Conference West matchup between the 6-1 Albany Warriors and the 1-6 Pattonsburg Panthers. The captains for tonight for Pattonsburg, Gage Iddings and Landon Preston. And then for Albany, it's Cole Emerson, Bryce Martin, Caleb Richards, and Quentin Herkman. So not only tonight will the Warriors have to defend the pass, they're going to have to defend a windy pass tonight, Brett.
Yeah, which that might actually, play into their favor because it's hard to throw if it's windy. But Pattonsburg is not going to get away from what they want to do. They know their identity and they're going to stick to it. But there is some wind. It's supposed to stay windy, and that could potentially pose a problem for the passing game if Pattonsburg, can't get off a pass because of the wind.
And at the moment, it is about a 15-mile-an-hour wind coming out of the west. And again, 53 degrees and, again, a little cloudy, a little bit misty as well. Pattonsburg wins the toss. They will elect to receive. The Warriors will kick off here to Pattonsburg to start tonight's ball game. Pattonsburg will be moving from left to right on your screen, Albany from right to left.
So we'll get to see this two-man front for the Warriors right after this kickoff. This is something they only do against Pattonsburg. So, like we said in the pregame, Pattonsburg, the record doesn't really jump off the page at you, but they probably pose the biggest challenge to game plan for during the week of practice.
Yes, and again, as we talked about, not only is it going to be the pass, it's going to be playing with down a couple of players, but Pattonsburg's going to have their own test tonight with that wind, and there's no flags up on the foul poles, but the American flag just to the west and south of the field is really blowing towards the east. Quentin Herkman will kick off. It's a little pooch kick that's going to be caught at the 30-yard line, and going down at about the 33 is Gavin Humphrey. And that is where Pattonsburg will start out with the football here on their first drive of the night. Jay Anthony, they're in on the stop that time for the Warriors. So Pattonsburg starts at their own 33-yard line. And again, they're going to go empty set, two receivers to the left, two receivers to the right here. Wyatt Mays, Camden Griffin in motion here is going to be Landon Preston. He's going to take it. And a handoff in the backfield to Griffith. He's going to lose it, and he's going to have some trouble and go down deep into the backfield there, down at the 23-yard line. They try to go a little bit of trickery and end up losing a bunch there on the play. It'll be a loss of 10 and bring up a 2nd and 20.
Yeah, tried to get a big play there right out of the gates. Couldn't handle the pitch and the double reverse, and a big defensive first play for the Warriors. If they can get Pattonsburg off the field early, that would be huge, especially because Pattonsburg, again, struggles to get stops on defense.
Again, Iddings takes that deep snap here for the Panthers. In motion is going to be Landon Preston. Looking to pass down the near sideline. Coming back for it, Wyatt Mays catches it, brings it down to the Albany 30-yard line. There in the coverage that time for the Warriors is Trevor Akins.
And this is going to be a big problem for the Warriors going in this game. Like they just lost 10 yards on the first play of the game and immediately get the first down the next play. They don't hide what they want to do, and they're really good at it.
So a 1st and 10 here for Princeton. They're going to bunch the receivers up on the line, stack them up, 2 on the right, 2 on the left. And Iddings will take the snap. Here comes immediate pressure from the Warriors. Iddings gets away, though, and will run out of bounds, but not before he picks up at about 4 yards there on the carry.
Different look there from the Pattonsburg offense, and Innings is able to evade a Warrior who got through, pick up a solid gain on first down. He's just a great all-around athlete. Smart play there just to get the guaranteed yards and make this a second and manageable.
So 2nd and 6 here for the Panthers. Landon Preston sets up just to the right of his offensive line. Warriors trying to disguise their defense here. Looking like they're going to bring a blitz. They will fall back. Quick pass out to the left, intended for Gavin Humphrey, goes through his hands, incomplete.
Well, a break on second down there for the Warriors. If Humphrey was able to haul that in, probably going to be a first down. But it's about third and about 5 or 6, and we just saw them convert about a 2nd and 20. So, after that, we'll see here what the Pattonsburg offense tries to do.
Warriors looking like they're going to bring a blitz. They've got about 4 men up on the line of scrimmage. A couple of them move back, now come back up. Just trying to confuse the quarterback here, Innings. He'll roll to his right, has a good pocket, throws it, incomplete, intended for Landon Preston. A little too high and a little too far out of his reach as it goes out of bounds. They're in on the coverage for the Warriors. Name you don't really hear on defense for the Warriors so far this year, Chase Klein.
Yeah, he's getting the start. The Warriors just need as many guys in the backfield as they can. Don't believe he's taken any defensive snaps this year. Certainly not started.
He has not.
So we haven't seen a lot of him on defense, but we're going to see a lot of him tonight.
So a 4th and 6 play here for Pattonsburg on their first drive of the night. 10:46 still remains here in the first quarter. Again, empty backfield here for Innings as, again, the Warriors trying to disguise their defense. And now Innings going to take off with it to the outside, and he's going to have enough for a first down before he's pushed out of bounds. Cole Emerson on the stop, but Gage Innings runs it hard down to the Albany 15-yard line for another first down.
Yeah, the Warriors, about every play, they're starting with a lot of guys up on the line of scrimmage, and they're just dropping back in coverage. Thought maybe on 4th down they might come and send pressure, but with it being 4th and 5, Innings might have been able to get the ball out quickly. We may see that on maybe a 4th and 10 plus where they send pressure and just try not to give Innings time to even throw the ball.
And this is a different Pattonsburg team than we've kind of even seen in the past. Innings does look to run it a little bit more than Pattonsburg has the past couple of years. I know about 5 or 6 years ago they would not even attempt to run, but a penalty flag will fly and a delay of game going to be called here against the Panthers.
Well, we saw Innings there changing up the play. I guess he just didn't see the play clock because it was winding down and he's making adjustments. Going to be backed up 5 yards here on first down.
So 1st and 15 coming here for the Panthers. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers bunched up to the right. And Innings, again, has a good pocket. Scrambling, looking, fakes the throw, still scrambling, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A couple flags will fly, and I believe they're going to tack on a couple more here to the face mask penalty. Zane Rippey, the one there in on the stop for the Warriors. So even though they kept him from a first down, the penalty for the face mask will give Pattonsburg the first down deep inside the Albany territory down to the Albany 5.
Yeah, and something that you really don't want to give Pattonsburg is free yards, and that's what the Warriors just did. They're up against the wall here in the shadows of their own goalposts.
So 1st and goal from the 5-yard line, 10:18 left to play here in the first quarter. Pattonsburg on their first drive of the night looking. Here comes pressure from the Warriors. Throws it up towards the end zone, and it's going to be caught. Wyatt Mays brings it in for a Panther touchdown.
Well, that time they do bring pressure, but Innings was caught backpedaling a little bit and just kind of heaved it up there. Phenomenal catch by the Panthers, and that's the problem is that even if you have good coverage, because it wasn't necessarily bad coverage there, the Pattonsburg Panthers, they got guys who can catch the ball, and we saw it there. Phenomenal catch to get the first score of the game.
Remember, you can score a touchdown, too, and you'll hear from United Country Nelson real estate agent Tammy Wynn Siddons. 3 receivers to the right, only receiver to the left is Landon Preston. as Pattonsburg goes for the two-point conversion attempt. Preston in motion, lines up now just to the left of his offensive line. Again, pressure here from the Warriors' defensive front. And Iddings continuing to backpedal, still roaming around. Chucks it up for the end zone. It's a jump ball. That is not caught as it's deflected away at the last moment. So two-point conversion, no good, and the Warriors trail 6-0, but a penalty flag deep in the backfield here. And that could, I think they're going to call an eligible man downfield for Pattonsburg, but they're going to call it off. So it's a 6-0 Pattonsburg lead here with 10:08 left to play in the first quarter. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Whether you are meeting up with friends to shoot a game of pool, throw some darts, or maybe play some cards, Shadowfax in Albany has something for you. Shadowfax is your football game day headquarters with the game live on the big screen. Shadowfax is open 3 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. Monday through Saturday, and now open on Sundays during football season. So bring your friends on out to Shadowfax, just off of US 136 in Albany.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as the Warriors trail 6-0. As Pattonsburg with the lead, 10:08 still left to play here in the first quarter, and on to kick off for the Panthers is Dylan Hartchin. Back to receive the kick, Cole Emerson. Be a little onside kick, and Pattonsburg looks like they have an opportunity, and they're going to recover it. But they're going to recover it on their own 34-yard line, but a penalty flag down right near the 40-yard line, and we'll see. This might be a legal touching called here against the Panthers.
It's really close because it looked like it might have been touched before 10 yards, but did a Warrior touch it first?
I said they kind of blocked off the Warriors a little bit. So we're going to see what the call is, and the Warriors are sending out their offense like it's going to be a legal touching here by Pattonsburg. Referees are still conferring, and it is going to be a legal touching here against Pattonsburg on the kickoff.
Yeah, it was really close. It looked like a Warrior maybe could have touched it first, but wasn't totally sure. Referees obviously down on the field had the best angle of the play, and they decided that the Panthers touched it before 10 yards.
So Albany will start just on Pattonsburg's side of the 40. They're going to have one receiver to the right and Cole Emerson. And this one going to be a handoff to Quentin Herkman as he'll plow forward for a gain of just about 2 yards there on the play. And for the Warriors, it was Quentin Herkman last week. They got the brunt of the carries, but also took a brunt of the hits, as well as every carry that he had last week was a hard one. And he picks up a hard-fought 2 yards on the first play of scrimmage on the offense for the Warriors. Chase Klein takes the snap here from Wiles. Handoff again to Herkman. Busts through, and he's going to be taken down as he's tripped up just shy of the first down yard marker, just shy of the 30.
Yeah, Herkman there with a couple of nice carries. Doesn't really get much on the first play, but gets quite a bit there on second down. Now it's a much more manageable third down, and the Warriors probably will be able to get this run game going just based off what we know about Pattonsburg. They're going to be able to score the ball, but the problem is they're going to have to get some stops. They're not going to be able to let Pattonsburg pass all over them like they did that first drive because they're going to have success on offense. The question is, can they get some stops on defense?
So it'll be a 3rd and 1 upcoming here for the Warriors. I think they're trying to look at something here maybe about where the football was starting, maybe checking the chain a little bit. So it will be about a full yard that the Warriors will need here on 3rd down. 8:44 left to play here in the first quarter. And a 3rd and 1 here for Albany. They trail 6-0. And handoff again goes to Herkman. Follows his blockers and is going to be taken down, but not before he gets across the 25 down to the 23. And that is going to be your first Albany Warriors Schultz first down. Fuel your car and body at Schultz Convenience Store off 136 to keep you moving like the Warriors are keeping this drive moving.
Yeah, first down of the game for the Warriors on offense, and if they can get this run game going early, that'll open up the pass game, open up the play action game. It just opens up so many things on offense that they'd be able to do.
So 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Wide out to the right as Cole Emerson handoff again to Herkman. And he's going to be taken down. Another short yard play there by Herkman. Gets it down to the 20-yard line. So it's a gain of about 3. Brings up now a 2nd and 7. Caleb Richards, who is getting the start tonight at tight end, will come out. And checking back in, the usual tight end for the Warriors, Zane Rippey. Richards, one of the 5 seniors, getting a little bit of a look tonight at tight end as Herkman breaks loose here near side. He's going to take this one to the house. Touchdown, Warriors.
Well, good vision there by Herkman. Nice hole by the offensive line opened up. He was able to get through the hole, look ahead of him, and cut back up the field to his left. Nobody even touched him. Phenomenal job again by the offensive line. Talked about it in the pregame, and they start off with a great first drive, opening things up for their running back.
Remember, you can score a touchdown, too, when you let your home United Country Nelson real estate agent Tammy Wynn Siddons. Warriors go for the 2-point conversion and the lead. Handoff to Herkman. And he's going to get wrapped up, but fights through it. Gets into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. Warriors lead 8-6 with 7:26 left to play here in the first quarter. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
If your little fashionista is needing a new trendy outfit for her closet, stop by Sublime Flamingo Boutique on the west side of the square in Albany. They carry girls' clothing in sizes newborn to 14. Sublime Flamingo Boutique also sells prom dresses. With so many styles in stock, you're sure to find something you will love. Call to schedule your dress fitting at 660-851-1122 or visit SublimeFlamingoBoutique.com to make an appointment. We can't wait to help you find the perfect dress.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. Warriors lead 8-6. 7:26 left to play here in this opening quarter of play. Again, on to kickoff will be Quentin Herkman for the Warriors. Back to receive the kick will be Wyatt Mays and Camden Griffith, both sitting back inside their own 15-yard line. Herkman can kick it deep if he chooses. The wind will be blowing it towards the Pattonsburg bench, though. And this one is going to be caught by Camden Griffith about his own 20-yard line, still on his feet before he's taken down at the 30. Trevor Akins there on the stop for the Warriors.
Well, we saw in the last drive, Pattonsburg able to get some deep plays down the field on this Warrior defense. The DBs for this Warrior defense are going to have to be a little bit more physical. The Panthers were kind of just able to go up over them and catch the ball in a few plays. Going to have to be physical, try and get hands on the ball, tip it out, anything they can to not allow those deep plays that they got last drive.
And here comes an all-out pressure on a screen, and waiting for it and reading that one excellently for the Warriors is Elliott Mercer, as the screen there to Gavin Humphrey only picks up about a yard.
Yeah, phenomenal job there by Elliott Mercer to recognize the screen, and as soon as the ball was caught, he laid a nice hit. Really good job by the freshman.
So 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Iddings, again in the backfield about 5 yards deep, will take the snap. Here comes pressure, looking deep down the field, and incomplete, just overthrowing the intended receiver, freshman Wyatt Mays. There in on the coverage for the Warriors was Trevor Akins.
Yeah, Mays was able to get a step on Akins, but a bit of an overthrow there by Iddings. Elliott Mercer there now on the line for the Warriors, bringing some pressure there. He's a guy that is a little bit relentless out there. Not a bad guy to try and put in there and just chase Iddings around because just the way he plays hard. He doesn't quit. Don't mind that at all.
No actual down linemen, just kind of linebackers in a blitzing, almost track style stance as they're going to get this one to Camden Griffith, and he's going to lose his footing at the 35-yard line. Chase Klein there in on coverage for the Warriors.
Yeah, switching things up a little bit from that first drive where it was defensive linemen that were down. Now it's Herkman and Mercer that are in there bringing the pressure. I believe that's something that the Warriors have done before a couple years back. I think it was Truman Runnels and Ethan Mercer that were the guys normally linebackers, but were trying to bring pressure on the quarterback. So this is something Albany's brought in the past against Pattonsburg.
The one problem I see for the Warriors doing that is possibly putting that helmet above the line of scrimmage, as they're going to get this one to Camden Griffith, and he's going to be taken down. Cole Emerson there on the stop, but Griffith able to bring it across midfield to the Albany 36-yard line, and that is going to be a first down here for Pattonsburg.
Another first down for Pattonsburg, and we saw it again from Iddings. He's just really good at staying calm under pressure, getting the ball out, delivering accurate throws, even when he's pressured. We've been talking about it all game long, and he's showing it for us all right now.
And the next snap comes with 5:25 left to play here in the first quarter. Pressure from the Warriors. Iddings backpedaling, gets it off to Gavin Humphrey near sideline, gets out of a tackle, and he's going to be taken down inside the 10-yard line, just shy of the 5 there on the tackle for the Warriors. Chase Klein, as they're going to put him down at the 7-yard line.
Well, the Warriors got pressure there, but unfortunately, wide open man over the middle of the field, and Iddings, he's so far back, he had time to just take a step back and deliver a throw to his man, and a big chunk play again for the Panthers.
And the Warriors are going to take their first time out here of the night. Their first Petty John Auto Center timeout. We'll be back with more in a moment here on Albany TV. Remember, during this timeout, check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com.
The Briar Patch on the west side of the square in Albany has gifts for every occasion. The Briar Patch can help you with fresh flowers, green plants, candles, willow tree angels, customized cups, and so much more. They also deliver your gift items. Don't forget, the Briar Patch also features tuxedo rentals for all occasions. To schedule a fitting for your tux or to order your one-of-a-kind gifts, call the Briar Patch on the square in Albany at 660-726-4170.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. 8-6, Albany with the lead, 5:14 left to play here in this first quarter. And Pattonsburg threatening with a first and goal from the Albany 8-yard line. And I believe that Petty John Auto Center timeout, more a checkup from the neck up there for the Warrior defense. Now they're going to put down 3 down linemen and really kind of switch up their defense here as Iddings rolling out. And he is going to escape one tackle, try and pull through another, and he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Pattonsburg.
Yeah, that's going to be a huge key for the Warriors, is whoever gets hands on Iddings first has to try and at least bring him down and either hold on to him or slow him down until somebody else can get there. That time he's able to get out of a tackle with a juke and then fight for enough yards to get into the end zone. The first guy who gets hands on Iddings has to at least try and hold on to him if they don't tackle him, just so somebody else can come in and clean it up.
2-point conversion attempt upcoming here for the Panthers. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers to the left. Again, looking to pass, and the pass going to go off the hands there of Gavin Humphrey as the 2-point conversion attempt fails. Remember, though, you can still score a touchdown when you let home United Country Nelson real estate agent Tammy Wynn Siddons. 12-8. Pattonsburg leads with 5:06 left to play here in the opening quarter of play. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert, though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. It's a 12-8 lead for Pattonsburg, and the Warriors are playing this like Pattonsburg will onside kick it. Only man past their 30-yard line is Trevor Akins. It is an onside kick, goes off a Warrior, and I believe Pattonsburg is going to recover it this time. And they will. It went off of Zane Rippey and recovered, that time by, I believe, Caden McCrary, the freshman for Pattonsburg.
Yeah, really good onside kick by Pattonsburg. That's exactly what you want. You kind of want it to bounce up either into one of the kickoff return guys or bounce up high enough in the air to where you can kind of just surround it, and that's exactly what happened. Bounced right off of Rippey's chest. Pattonsburg offense right back on the field.
So Pattonsburg leads 12-8, 5:04 left to play here in the opening quarter, and they have the football back here. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers to the left. Iddings again. Here comes the 3-man pressure from the Warriors, looking deep, all alone, catching it. Landon Preston takes it to the house. 40-yard touchdown pass. That time from Gage Iddings to Landon Preston.
Yeah, Landon Preston able to beat his man down in the field, had several yards on him. Really good throw by Iddings. Watching him a little bit in warm-ups, the guy's really accurate, even deep down the field, and that was a beautiful pass there, hitting his man in stride. And Pattonsburg strikes quick after the onside kick, just one play in.
Remember, you can score a touchdown, too, in the Listrom United Country Nelson real estate agent Tammy Wynn Siddons. 2-point conversion attempt upcoming here for the Panthers. Iddings now gets up underneath center. Now we'll pull back here. Gets back into his usual spot about 5 yards behind the center. Here comes pressure from the Warriors. Iddings escapes. Still looking. Escapes again, roaming around like Patrick Mahomes there in the backfield. Iddings continuing to run, looking downfield. Still on his feet. And he's going to take this one to the house, but a penalty flag going to fly. And I believe they're going to get a hold here against Gavin Humphrey at the goal line. Said Iddings only goes about 3 yards. But if you're tracking him on the field, it goes a lot longer than that.
Yeah.
It's like watching my golf shots from about 20 yards and in.
And it's going to be coming back.
So that holding penalty will push Pattonsburg back. But if you're Pattonsburg, this isn't necessarily a bad thing, having it at your own 10-yard line. You have a little bit more operational room to work. They run some different passing patterns and then also maybe try and run it again here with Gage Iddings. So the 2-point conversion attempt upcoming. Pattonsburg leads here by 10, 18-8. Iddings across the middle. Pass going to be brought in complete. 2-point conversion is good. It's the sophomore Camden Griffith that brings it in. And Pattonsburg now leads 20-8 with 4:57 left to play here in the opening quarter. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
In our friendly small town of Albany, Missouri, we have community-minded businesses, great places to eat and shop, a historic Carnegie Public Library, community center, pool, 9-hole golf course, multiple places to worship, and a strong school system. Albany is the seat of Gentry County, located off Highway 136 in the heart of northwest Missouri. Albany is a fun place to visit, but an even better place to live, where we have small-town roots with a big-town feel.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as Pattonsburg able to recover the onside kick and on the very next play score the touchdown, add on the 2-point conversion as well. And very quickly, Pattonsburg trying to take the sails out of this Albany Warrior team and fan base.
I got to be ready for another onside kick here.
Again, Dylan Hartschen will kick off for the Panthers. And this one, I think they're going to get a couple of players that were offside even before the kick. But that kick would not have made it even the 10 yards as it fell shy, almost about 2.5 yards shy of the 10 yards. So they're going to be pushed back 5 yards and will kick off from their own 25.
It'll be interesting to see if they onside kick it again, because if they don't get it, Albany's going to be in phenomenal field position, and you already have a 2-possession lead, so it may not be worth trying another onside kick, but we'll see what they do here.
So Pattonsburg will kick off from their own 25-yard line. They will onside kick it, and again it goes off St. Rippey, and it's going to be recovered again by Pattonsburg. And they're going to start again. This time it looks like about their own 35-yard line.
Well, another good bounce there. Just bounces right off Rippey. And again, Pattonsburg gets another possession, and you can't give Pattonsburg extra possessions, whether it be turnovers, onside kick recoveries, whatever it is. They're already going to put up a lot of points, and when you give them extra possessions, you're giving you're giving them more chances to put points on the board. And right now you trail by 12, and you haven't been able to stop Pattonsburg yet. you got to get a stop here and try and get some points on the board because you can't fall behind too early. If you fall behind too early, that just plays into Pattonsburg's advantage because you're going to have to be trying to score quickly as well, and they want to play fast.
So they'll start on their own 34-yard line. Iddings to pass across the middle, tipped and almost to the hands of Camden Griffith, off the hands that time of Landon Preston, as the pass will fall incomplete. So it'll bring up now a 2nd and 10 here for Pattonsburg. 4:51 still to play here in the opening quarter, and the Warriors have not touched the ball for some significant amount of time. Iddings to pass, far sideline, open again is Griffin, and can't bring it in. Zane Rippey, the defender that time for the Warriors.
Well, again, Warriors are beat down the field, and it's been a problem area for the Warriors all season long, and you know they're going to pass. It's just they kind of do so many different things. They've kind of switched things up on the Warriors here, trying to confuse them, and so far it seems to be working because they're getting them beat down the field pretty consistently.
So Iddings will take the snap here on 3rd and 10. Again, pressure from the Warriors. Looking deep, and it's going to be caught inside the 25-yard line down to the 22. It's Landon Preston brings in a great pass. Good coverage that time by Trevor Akins, but a well-placed ball that time by Gage Iddings gets Pattonsburg another first down.
Yeah, really good ball. I mean, there was no way for the defense of Albany to be able to get a hand on that. Iddings put it in a spot where only his receiver could get it. And right now, Pattonsburg has got a nice shot in on the Warriors early, and they're going to have to respond quickly.
2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Preston in motion. He's going to flip this one to Griffith, the same play they tried to run on the very first play of the game. And Griffith going to be taken back down at the 30-yard line. Didn't lose as much as they lost on the first play, but they do lose about 7 yards there on the play.
Yeah, and that would be a kind of a backbreaker of a drive for a lot of teams, but we saw the exact same thing happen pretty much on the first play of the game. They lost 10 yards and they got the first down the very next play. So 2nd and 18 for Pattonsburg isn't quite as the same for them as other teams.
Yes. 4 minutes left to play here in the opening quarter. It's a 20-8 Pattonsburg lead. Iddings rolls out to his right, looking, and he's going to have Camden Griffith, and he's going to be tripped up and knocked down at the 5-yard line. It's Zane Rippey and Trevor Akins that finish off the tackle, but it's another big first down, that time for Pattonsburg.
Yeah, they're moving the ball. Albany's having a lot of trouble defending the pass, and this is one of those instances where somebody just has to step up and make a play, whether it be a strip or an interception or something. Somebody's got to step up and make a play to change the complexion of this game.
So Iddings will take the snap. Again, pressure from the Warrior defensive front. Looking to the end zone, and it's going to be deflected away by Zane Rippey. Pass intended that time for Camden Griffith.
Nice job that time by Zane Rippey. He's gotten beat a couple times over the top. That time is right there to bat the ball away. The Warriors are going to have to do that a couple times, and you kind of made the point the last drive that the closer Pattonsburg gets, it might actually be better for Albany because Pattonsburg can't throw it as deep down the field. It kind of limits how far they can go.
And the snap here to Iddings with 3:26 going for the blitz and deflected away that time by Elliott Mercer. Looked like the receiver that time fell. And it'll fall incomplete, brings up a 3rd and goal from the 5-yard line.
Well, you're going to need to stop Pattonsburg 2 times here. That'd be huge if they're able to do it. Again, Pattonsburg, they're going to have to throw it short. They only got 5 yards to go. Maybe a screen pass they go to, or going to have to be something quick because last time Albany was able to bring pressure. They got to Iddings, but he was able to just make a quick throw and still get the touchdown.
So Iddings now going to take off, trying to go for that left pylon, and is going to get in. Touchdown, Pattonsburg. So Iddings takes it in from 5 yards away, and gives Pattonsburg now a 26-8 lead here with 3:16 left to play here in the first quarter. Remember, you can score a touchdown too when you list your home United Country Nelson real estate agent, Tammy Wynn Siddons.
Yeah, they've been really executing well in the pass game, Pattonsburg has, and they have to pay so much attention to the receivers that it's hard sometimes to get a guy on innings, and right there he was easily able to get in the end zone.
Iddings will take the snap, looking end zone, and going to be thrown too high, intended for Landon Preston. Pass will fall incomplete. 2-point conversion fails, but Pattonsburg has extended their lead to 26-8 with 3:16 left. We'll see if the Warriors can recover the onside kick when they come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
The Albany Booster Club is a group of people who come together to make a better experience for the Albany R3 students. They try to help students in any way possible, whether it be on the court, on the mat, on the field, on the track, on the stage, or in the classroom. The Albany Booster Club helping every Albany R3 student succeed in their field. The Albany Booster Club joining together for the better of the Albany students.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. As again, Pattonsburg will kick off, but they lead here now 26-8. So most of the season, it's the special teams of the Warriors that have been able to help them. This time it's hurting them as Pattonsburg has gone for 3 onside kicks. The Warriors just able to recover 1, have not been able to recover the other 2. This time they're able to recover this one, as falling on it for the Warriors is the senior Bryce Martin at their own 39-yard line.
Well, the Warriors got to get on the board here, and luckily for them, you can put up points quickly in 8-man. There's a lot of time left. It's just the first quarter. They're going to be able to score on this Pattonsburg team. They just got to execute. Don't turn the ball over. Just execute here. You should be able to move the ball down the field.
So 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line. Chase Klein keeping it himself, trying to evade some tacklers in the backfield, and it's going to fall forward and pick up about 3 yards out to the Pattonsburg 38-yard line. It'll be a gain of 3 there on the carry. It looks like Griffith was in on the tackle that time for the Panthers. So a 2nd and 7 here for the Warriors. Colt Emerson lined up here on the near sideline. Low snap, and keeping it himself is Chase Klein, and he's going to carry the defense. Loses the football, but it is recovered here by the Warriors. I don't know if they're going to call him down forward progress or whether they're going to call the fumble. I think they're going to call the fumble, and recovered there by the Warriors at about their own 27-yard line.
Yeah, luckily the Warriors were closest to that ball. It's already been a disaster first quarter for the Warriors with the inability to field an onside kick, but that would have made it much worse.
Sorry, down to the 33-yard line. So a 3rd and 2 here for the Warriors. High snap, and losing the football as it goes right to Elliott Mercer on the handoff. And he's going to lose a couple of yards back to the 35. Be a loss of 2.
Yeah, these are the things you cannot do if you're the Warriors. You're trailing early here. You got to get in the end zone, and you lose 2 yards there on 3rd down. It was 3rd and 2. Now it's going to be about 4th and 4. They got to get this here. They're still in this game, but if they fall too far behind, it's going to be tough for them to come back.
So 4th and 4 upcoming for the Warriors. 1:34 left to play. And they're going to get it off here to Trevor Akins, and he's going to have enough for a first down before he's pushed out of bounds at the 29-yard line by Wyatt Mays.
Nice job by Klein there to make the nice, easy throw to his man Akins, who is pretty open. Akins getting just enough yards, about 1 or 2 more than he needed. And they move the chains here. New set of downs for the Warriors. We'll see what they do here on 1st and 10.
Warriors having a little bit of trouble here with their snaps on this drive. Again, they haven't taken a snap for at least a good 15 to 20 minutes. Handoff this time will go up the middle, and it's Elliott Mercer takes it down inside the 25-yard line, and they're going to put him down, and it looks to be about the 23.
Yeah, and it was a high snap that threw off the timing of that handoff from Klein to Mercer on 3rd down, and even that one was a little bit high too. It's really those snaps have got to be brought down here because even if it's not a fumble, it throws off the timing of the handoff. And if timing's not down, the whole play can be in jeopardy.
Underneath a minute left to play here in the first quarter. Pattonsburg leads. Handoff goes to Mercer up the middle. He's going to try and break free and does. And it's Elliott Mercer who takes it to the house for a Warrior touchdown.
Yeah, good execution there by the Warriors on that play. Offensive line, good blocking there for Mercer. Don't think he was touched, and if he was, it wasn't much of a tackle attempt. Able to easily score a touchdown. They're going to be able to have success on offense, but they've got to get some stops on defense. They trail, and if you want to make a comeback like they're trying to do right now, you got to get stops.
Remember, you can score a touchdown, too, when you list from United Country Nelson real estate agent Tammy Wynn Siddons. Warriors go for the 2-point conversion to trail by 10. And Elliott Mercer takes it in. 2-point conversion is good. It's a 26-16 lead in favor of Pattonsburg, though. Warriors trail by 10 with 44 seconds remaining. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
The Pattonsburg R2 School District is overjoyed with the accomplishments of the Pattonsburg students. The board, teachers, staff, and Pattonsburg community members know that the hard work and determination that the students of the Pattonsburg School District put into their studies and extracurricular activities will serve them well in the future. The Pattonsburg School District is a proud supporter of their Panthers, and remember, it's always a great day to be a Panther.
26-16 is the lead in favor of the Pattonsburg Panthers over the Albany Warriors. 44 seconds remain here in the first quarter of play. And now Trevor Akins set to kick off here for the Warriors. Look like they're going to go for an onside kick. A Willenden is going to be recovered here by Pattonsburg as Gage Iddings recovers it at midfield.
Yeah, nice job by Iddings there fielding the bounce. It was able to bounce up into his chest, but he was able to grab it. Warrior defense here, again, they're going to get another chance here to try and get a stop. They've got to be better in pass coverage, and they got to get some stops, like I said, that last drive to make this comeback.
43 seconds remain here in this first quarter. It's a 26-16 lead. A quick pass out to Mays. Comes back for it and somehow brings it in. Wow. That's a Sports Center highlight catch there by Wyatt Mays.
Yeah, phenomenal catch there. Akins was right there on him. Looked like it was going to be dropped and able to just kind of pin it on his shoulder pad. Just phenomenal catch, and those are the type of plays that Pattonsburg's been making throughout the game, and that's why they've jumped out to this early lead on the Warriors. Just what a phenomenal play.
So 25 seconds remain here in this first quarter. 26-16, Pattonsburg leads and is driving down the field again. Here comes pressure from the Warriors looking, and they're going to have Camden Griffith, and he's going to take it to the end zone for another Pattonsburg touchdown. Remember, you can score a touchdown, too, when you list your home United Country Nelson real estate agent, Tammy Wynn Siddons. 32-16 is the lead here for the Panthers as they're back up 16 points here for the Warriors with 12 seconds remaining here in the opening quarter. Remember, this is a team that has put up 92 points already this season. So Iddings will take the snap. Rolls out to his right. He has some room, and he's going to take this one to the house. 2-point conversion is good. It's a 34-16 lead in favor of Pattonsburg. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
And welcome back out again here to Albany, 34-16. Pattonsburg with the lead. Harchin again to kick off. This time it's going to get through to the second line, and the Warriors are going to recover it. It'll be Quentin Herkman that recovers it about his own 31-yard line.
Well, Warriors are going to run a play here before this first quarter ends. Their defense has got to be better going forward. Pattonsburg has made some plays where, not necessarily bad defense, just a nice play by Pattonsburg, but there's also been a lot of plays where Albany could have done a little bit better. Not the greatest first quarter, but still a lot of game left to be played.
10 seconds still remain here in this opening quarter as Chase Klein will take the snap in the shotgun. Handoff goes to Quentin Herkman. He's going to break loose, and he's going to take this one to house, and he's going to answer back with a Warrior touchdown. It is a 49-yard touchdown run answer with 1 second remaining here in the first quarter as Quentin Herkman, the senior, answers back here on senior night.
Yeah, phenomenal run again. Again, the offensive line doing a good job for the Warriors. They're putting up points, but in order to make a comeback, you got to get stops. They're going to have a chance right out of the gates in that second quarter to do just that after this 2-point try.
So 2-point conversion attempt here for the Warriors. Herkman gets hit at the line of scrimmage, evades the tackle, and then pushes his way into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. 34-24, Pattonsburg still leads, but remember, you can score a touchdown too when you list your home United Country Nelson real estate agent, Tammy Wynn Siddons. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades.
With 1 second remaining here in the opening quarter, we are on pace for a game that will finish 136 to 96.
Well, we said there was going to be some points put up here. And
58 here in the first quarter alone.
We definitely got that.
Trevor Akins again set to kick off here for the Warriors. Guessing again it'll be another onside kick, and it is recovered here by Pattonsburg. They will fall on it. On their own 38-yard line, it's Landon Preston that recovers. That will end the first quarter of play. We're back to start the second in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
If you are in the market of buying or selling your home, farm, or hunting property, contact Tammy Wynn Siddons of United Country Nelson Real Estate. Tammy and the entire team of agents at United Country Nelson Real Estate in Gentry, Harrison, Mercer, Worth, and Davies counties can help you find the right property for your needs. Call Tammy Wynn Siddons today to buy or sell your property at 660-726-8104. Check out all of United Country Nelson Real Estate's current listings at nelsonsoldit.com.
Welcome back out to Albany as we get ready to start the second quarter action. 34-24, Pattonsburg with the lead. Again, 58 points in that first quarter alone. Not something the Warriors are used to, something Pattonsburg a little bit more used to.
Yeah, for sure. This is nothing new for them, but it's certainly new for Albany.
2 receivers right, 2 receivers to the left. Again, Gage Iddings will take the snap alone in his own backfield. A little bit of a mist continues to fall here in Albany as Iddings rolls out to his right, evades a tackler, gets away, and he's going to be taken down from behind, but he's going to pick up about 9 yards on the play. Andrew Wiles is the one who brings him down for the Warriors.
Yeah, Wiles eventually gets Iddings down, but Iddings able to make Wiles miss at about the line of scrimmage and get a very solid gain on first down. The Warriors doing well offensively, kind of what we expected, but they've got to do something here on defense because so far they haven't been able to get one stop.
So a 2nd and 2 upcoming for the Panthers as they're going to put 3 receivers to the left. And a quick pass here for Wyatt Mays. He's going to take the catch, and continue upfield before he's knocked down at the 25-yard line. Again, there on the tackle there for the Warriors is Andrew Wiles. And that's going to be another first down in favor of the Panthers.
A little bit of a different type of play there by Pattonsburg. They go for a quick screen pass, and they've got guys out to the left already there to block. Yet another different look that Pattonsburg is throwing at this Albany defense.
Albany trying to cover up what coverage and blitzes they're bringing, and this time bring just one, and the pass going to be low and incomplete, intended there for Gavin Humphrey. So far, 1 quarter and about a minute 19 so far in the ball game. Gage Iddings is already over 200 yards passing, 13 for 20 for 215 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, he puts up stats, and that Princeton game, I believe he had it was over 500 yards passing. Don't remember the exact number, and he's already over 200 here, just over a quarter in.
Iddings going to keep it himself running up the middle, and he's going to try and break it back outside. He's going to take it to the house. Another Pattonsburg touchdown.
Yeah, I just got to tackle better for the Warriors there. Iddings was able to get the first down, but not the greatest tackle attempts there by the Warriors, and Iddings relatively easy touchdown score. But a late flag comes down.
And it's going to fall here at the line of scrimmage late.
During the huddle.
Albany defense is set up on defense, and the Pattonsburg Panthers are in the huddle. So that is a very late flag, which means something was said by somebody. There's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct against somebody. No, they're going to call it off. So that's in the area, that's an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. And somebody said something, but they're going to call the penalty off, so 2-point conversion attempt upcoming here for Pattonsburg from the 3-yard line. Iddings waits a little bit. Now takes the snap. Here comes pressure from the Warriors. Quentin Herkman misses him in the backfield, looking end zone, and Iddings scrambles around long enough for Gavin Humphrey to get free in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. 42-24 is the lead here for Pattonsburg. Remember, you can score a touchdown too when you list your home United Country Nelson real estate agent Tammy Wynn Siddons. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Schultz Convenience Store on 136 in Albany has everything you need to keep you running. Schultz has coffee and gas to get you moving in the morning. Fountain Pop, sandwiches, and Champ's Chicken to fuel your lunchtime hunger. They also carry candy and ice cream to keep you awake during the afternoon. At night, Schultz Adult Beverages and Scratchers to help you unwind. That's Schultz Convenience Store in Albany, where they can fuel you up in more ways than one.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. 42-24, Pattonsburg with the lead. 10:34 left to play here in the second quarter. Dylan Hartchen again will kick off here for the Panthers. So far, all of the others have an onside kick, so assume this one will be as well. Last time he went to the opposite side. And this time Chase Klein will recover it at the Pattonsburg 39-yard line.
Yeah, that time a bit of an early bounce there, and Klein was able to come in nice and easy and catch that one. Warrior offense will come out onto the field for another try. So far, offense has not been the issue for the Warriors. They've been able to score relatively easily. It's been the defense. So offensive focus here. Just don't turn the ball over. You've been able to have success. Just keep doing what you're doing. Pattonsburg hasn't been able to stop it yet and get some more points up on the board.
So Warriors will start in Pattonsburg Panther territory at their 39-yard line. Handoff will go to Elliott Mercer, and he'll plow forward for a gain of about 4 yards there on the play. There in on the tackle that time was Jace Estrada. So Mercer takes it down to the Pattonsburg 35-yard line, brings up a 2nd and 6. Klein again will take the snap in the shotgun. Handoff again goes to Elliott Mercer. And again, he'll pick up about 3 to 4 yards on the carry down to the 31-yard line.
And Warriors not straying too far away from the run game right now, and not a bad idea. They've been able to score quickly. We're still early enough to where they don't have to score, touchdown after touchdown. So running the ball definitely still an option, and especially if they're scoring within just a few plays.
So a 3rd and 2 upcoming for the Warriors. Handoff will go to Mercer, breaks free, and he's on the near sideline. 10, 5, touchdown Warriors. 31 yards, Elliott Mercer takes it to the house for a Warrior touchdown.
Another nice run there by Elliott Mercer. Breaks through a tackle, almost tripped up at the ankles, but able to get through, slowed up a little bit, but nobody even close to him. Able to get back up to top speed and easily get into the end zone once again. Another touchdown for the Warriors.
You can score a touchdown too, and you list your home United Country Nelson real estate agent Tammy Wynn Siddons. 2-point conversion attempt. Mercer up the middle, going to be stopped. 2-point conversion will fail. There in on the stop was Gage Iddings. So 2-point conversion attempt fails. And 9:24 left to play here in the second period. It's a 12-point lead in favor of the Panthers. They lead 42-30. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
In life, as in football, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance. Someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy.
To get started, contact Nick Smith, a financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
Welcome back to Albany as the Warriors trail by 12. On to kick it off here for Albany will be Trevor Akins. 42-30 is the Pattonsburg lead. And Akins' kick will not make it the full 10 yards, but Gage Iddings will fall on it at the 38-yard line here, the Warriors.
Well, the Warriors going for some onside kicks of their own, and being able to get one would so far be their best chance at cutting into this lead, because the defense right now has just been able to do nothing to stop this Pattonsburg offense, and they're not able to get that one. Sometimes somebody's going to have to just make a play. They're going to have to get to 4th down and get a stop or an interception or something, because they can't keep sitting here at this 12 to 10 point deficit they face. They got to cut into it sooner or later.
Colin Mason to snap the football here to Iddings. High snap, pressure from the Warriors. Screen pass, caught in and pulled in by Landon Preston. Breaks loose, and he's going to be taken down just shy of the 20-yard line. Down to, it looks to be about the 21-yard line. Maybe the 22. So put it down at the 22-yard line. And it's another first down here for the Panthers. Two receivers right, two receivers to the left. Iddings takes off up the middle, has room, and he is going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Pattonsburg. And it's a 48-30 lead here in favor of Pattonsburg with 8:59 left to play here in the second quarter. You can score a touchdown, too, when you list your home United Country Nelson real estate agent, Tammy Wynn Siddons. A 2-point conversion attempt here could give Pattonsburg 50 points here with 9 minutes left to play here in the second quarter. Iddings gets the snap off just before the delay of game penalty. Iddings takes off, takes it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and Pattonsburg leads this game 50-30 with 8:59 left to play here in the second quarter. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. Just underneath 9 minutes left to play here in the second quarter of play. 50-30 is the Pattonsburg lead. 80 points in just over 15 minutes of play.
Yeah, we are on one heck of a pace right now because nobody can stop the other one.
Another onside kick, and Chase Klein is going to be able to recover it here, I believe, for the Warriors or Pattonsburg. They're going to say Albany recovers. So Albany will have the football here at their own 39-yard line. And that was another one that was close to Pattonsburg getting another onside kick.
Yeah, and that's been the biggest thing for the Warriors is just recovering onside kicks. If it wasn't for that stretch where I think it was 2 or 3 they didn't get, they wouldn't have this large deficit they face.
Faking the handoff to Herkman, and pass intended for Zane Rippey goes through his hands. Incomplete.
Yeah, not the greatest game for Rippey to this point. The thing is that you just got to get out of your own head. Just the mistakes he made in the past, they're in the past. Don't worry about it right now. It's already done with. Don't let one mistake compound into 2 or 3 mistakes.
2nd and 10 play here for the Warriors. Klein in the shotgun formation will take the snap. Handoff will go to Herkman up the middle. He'll plow forward and be taken down, but not before he crosses midfield, gets down to what looks to be the 36-yard line here at Pattonsburg. So that'll set up a 3rd and 5 here for the Warriors. And no offense, I don't think we're going to have any Smith Prudential punts tonight. Handoff will go to Herkman. Plows forward, continues to carry his defender. Down inside the Pattonsburg 30, down to the 29-yard line. There on the tackle is Gavin Humphrey. And that is going to be enough for an Albany Warriors. Schultz first down. Remember, fuel your car and body at Schultz Convenience Store off US 136 to keep you moving like the Warriors are keeping this drive moving. 8:05 remains here in the second quarter. Cole Emerson lines up wide to the right. Herkman again, the deep back. Takes the snap. Jace Estrada will chase him down from behind. And Quentin Herkman just gets back to the line of scrimmage, just unable to turn it upfield before Estrada can run him down.
Well, a nice defensive play by Pattonsburg. The biggest question for them is, can they sustain it? Can they compound good defensive plays one on top of the other and really take control of this game? They have already been controlling it throughout, but a stop or a turnover would further solidify that.
So the 2nd and 10 play here for Chase Klein. Handoff goes to Herkman here to the near side. This time he's able to cut it upfield, gets taken down at the 25-yard line. And that time he's met by Iddings and Landon Preston. And Herkman is down on the play after picking up about 3 or 4 yards there on the carry. We'll be back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout. We'll check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
The Legacy Event Center at East Fork Lodge, just north of Albany, is a 7,500 square foot beautifully decorated event space that includes a caterer's kitchen. The Legacy provides intricate woodworking, charming antiques, and natural barnwood walls. The magnificent black and white staircase allows the special couple to make the grandest of entrances. The rustic elegance of the Legacy is the perfect backdrop to your special day. For more information on the Legacy Event Center, email Jamie at eastforklodge.com.
Herkman back up and walks to the sideline on his own. Looks like he will only be out for a play or two. Maybe just got the wind knocked out of him there a little bit, as Gage Iddings, Landon Preston, and Jace Estrada met Herkman all at the same time. 7:11 left to play here in the second quarter. Chase Klein takes a snap. Handoff will go to Elliott Mercer, and he'll try and fight through a couple of tackles, but he'll just pick up short yard gain down to the 22-yard line, and it'll be a fourth down upcoming here for the Warriors.
Well, this is a huge fourth down for both teams. If you get a stop here for Pattonsburg, you get a chance to come back out on the field on offense once again. And if you're the Warriors, you got to convert this first down, because if not, you risk falling behind even farther, and you haven't been able to stop Pattonsburg once yet.
You're already trailing by 3 touchdowns. You hate to fall down by 4. 6:30 left to play here in the second quarter. Lone receiver to the left. It's Cole Emerson on this 4th and 3. Chase Klein keeps himself, rushes forward, and I believe he's going to be right at that first down yard marker. We'll have to see where they spot it, and it looks like they're going to call this one a first down. Maybe. And it is going to be a first down for the Warriors.
Wow, just enough there. It looked like maybe initially they had Klein behind the line of scrimmage, but nice job by him to keep his legs turning. Nice job by the offensive line to be pushing him, pulling him forward. They just are able to move the chains.
Remember, that first down is an Albany Warriors Schultz first down. Fuel your car and body at Schultz Convenience Store off 136 in Albany. Handoff goes to Mercer up the middle. Runs into one of his own blockers and then wrapped up by a mixture of Landon Preston and Gage Iddings at about the 16-yard line, so a gain about another 3 yards, that time for Mercer.
Yeah, Mercer running through the hole pretty hard there, runs into his own guy. If he has a bit more time to react and he can bounce that to the outside, to the right, he probably has a score there, but just couldn't quite get to the outside quickly enough.
2nd and 7 for the Warriors. 5:30 left to play here in the second quarter. Warriors trail 50-30 here in the second quarter. Handoff goes to Mercer up the middle. It's going to get wrapped up, taken down there on the tackle. That time is Dylan Harchin, but not before Mercer can take it down inside the 15-yard line down to the 13. A gain of another 3 yards will bring up a 3rd and 4. Third and 4 facing the Warriors, with just underneath 5 minutes left to play here in this first half. Warriors trail by 3 touchdowns. Mercer trying to bounce it to the outside, going to get met and taken down. Gage Iddings there on the tackle, and it's going to be a loss of a couple of yards there on the carry by Mercer, and it's going to bring up a big 4th and 5.
Well, Gage Iddings doing it all here for the Panthers, dicing up the Warrior defense, and a really nice play to tackle Elliott Mercer on 3rd down. 4th and 5 for the Warriors, another big 4th down. What do they do here? Do they run the ball? Do they pass it? It'll be interesting to see. They got to pick up about 5 yards.
Actually, they'll probably need closer to 6 as they'll take the snap from the 15. They need about the 9 for a first down. Emerson lines up here to the near side. The lone wideout. Handoff to Mercer. Up the middle. Has enough. And he's going to be taken down. A shoestring tackle down at the 5-yard line. There and on the tackle it was Harchin. As Mercer going to be taken down. Looks like they're going to mark him down at the 7.
A nice run there by Mercer. Just hits the hole hard right at the middle. Doesn't really try and get too cute by going to the outside. He just goes straight up the field, gets the first down, moves the chains for the Warriors.
That's another Albany Warriors Schultz first down. Fuel your car and body at Schultz Convenience Store to keep you moving. Chase Klein going to keep it himself. Takes it in the end zone. Warrior touchdown. 70 yards away. Chase Klein takes it in and cuts this lead down to 14 as the Warriors put 6 more points on the board. Remember, you can score a touchdown too when you list your home United Country Nelson real estate agent Tammy Wynn Siddons.
Really nice play call there by the Warriors. They don't do the QB keeper as much as they did last year, but they still mix it in from time to time, and a really nice time to go to it right there. When Elliott Mercer's got the ball so many times, Klein pulls it back and keeps it himself.
Klein fakes the handoff to Herkman, gets it to Trevor Akins, and the pass goes off his hands, incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt will fail And it'll stay at a 14-point ball game in favor of Pattonsburg. They lead by 2 touchdowns with 3:41 left to play here in the second quarter. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Rob Cycle in Pattonsburg, Missouri is your local authorized Polaris dealer. Rob Cycle deals in new and pre-owned Polaris ATVs and side-by-sides to make your outdoor living easier and more enjoyable. They offer experience, fair prices, and friendly atmosphere from people you know and trust. Call or stop in at Rob Cycle in Pattonsburg today to see what they can do for you. You'll be glad you did.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. It's a 14-point lead in favor of the Panthers of Pattonsburg, 50-36. Albany set to kick off. It'll be Trevor Akins kicking off here for the Warriors. 3:41 still remains here in the opening half of play. Akins' onside kick is going to go to Gage Iddings. He will corral it and fall on it at the Albany 39-yard line. So far, the Warriors have not been able to get the lucky bounces that Pattonsburg has on the onside kicks.
No, they haven't. Pattonsburg, again, going to take over at about midfield here. It's really, really crucial here for the Warriors to get a stop. They just haven't been able to do it so far. Just get one. You just get one, and you can cut into this lead under 10 points. They just got to get one.
Iddings sees pressure and going to be taken down, throws it up, and it's going to be incomplete. A penalty flag, though, flies around the original line of scrimmage, though, as Iddings being thrown to the ground, able to get the pass off. An eligible man downfield going to be called here against Pattonsburg, and this is going to push them back.
It's going to push him back, and I don't know. That was a bit of a late throw. The knees might have been down there.
Yeah, I said it was really close.
But either way, they're going to get backed up here. It's just going to still be first down.
The ineligible receiver downfield penalty is going to be declined. It'll bring up a 2nd and 10.
Yeah, they're going to get this a second down. Just don't. Probably the thinking behind that is let's just try and give Pattonsburg one less chance to get a deep play.
Here comes the pass from Iddings, throws it up, and incomplete. Looking that time for Landon Preston, thrown behind him. Maybe got caught up a little bit in the wind, and it was even thrown behind the defender in coverage that time, Cole Emerson.
Yeah, so you have a 3rd down and 10 here. This is a prime opportunity to get Pattonsburg off the field. If you can get them to 4th down here, it's almost a must stop for the Warriors if they're able to get this 3rd down to 4th.
So a 3rd and 10 from the Albany 39-yard line here for the Panthers. High snap. Iddings able to corral it, though. Rolls out to his right. Looking downfield. Still on his feet. Down the sideline. And he's going to take this one into the 5-yard line. Cuts it back into the end zone. Touchdown, Pattonsburg.
Well, that was just poor execution on defense by the Warriors. High snap. Iddings has to roll out all the way to the sideline and, get the first down's one thing, but let him get the touchdown. The Warrior defense just not been up to snuff so far in this game.
Remember, you can score a touchdown, too, when you list your own United Country Nelson real estate agent, Tammy Wynn-Siddons, 56-36. Pattonsburg with the lead, 3:14 left to play here in the second quarter. Iddings will take the snap here for the 2-point conversion to see if they can go up 22. Iddings rolling around in the backfield, still running around. Now just throws it up for the end zone and incomplete just over the head that time of Camden Griffith. And the 2-point conversion attempt will fail. But Pattonsburg leads by 20, 56-36, 3:14 left to play here in this second quarter. And we'll be back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits, medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team.
And welcome back out again here to Albany, where it's a 56-36 lead in favor of Pattonsburg with 3:14 left to play here in the second quarter. An update for you. Already a final score, and we still have 3:14 left here in the second quarter. Worth County knocks off King City tonight, 62-8. And again, that game final, we're still 3 minutes and 14 seconds away from halftime.
Yeah, this has been quite the game so far, to say the least.
Kicking off will be Hartschen. Onside kick again. Does not go the full 10 yards, but recovered here by the Warriors. Falling on it for the Warriors is Jay Anthony. And the Warriors will start in Pattonsburg territory at about the 38-yard line.
Well, the Warriors are doing a much better job on the onside kicks. They've been recovering them. And again, they've been doing solid on offense. It's just getting stops on defense, making tackles. Those
two onside kicks really killed the Warriors, and then their inability to come up with the stop defensively.
Exactly.
Handoff will go up to Mercer up the middle, fights for yards, and he's going to push forward down inside the Pattonsburg 35-yard line down to the 34. A gain of 4 there on the carry. That time from the freshman Mercer.
Yeah, without those onside kicks, nobody would have had a stop to this point. Everybody would have touchdowns, and might literally be a case that whoever holds the ball last was going to win the game. But those onside kicks are backbreakers.
Chase Klein will take the snap here from Andrew Wiles. Handoff to Mercer, trying to break it outside. Has a little bit of running room, and trying to juke the defender. Will end up falling down at the 25-yard line. Closest defender there was Camden Griffith.
Yeah, it's been a little misty. Grass could be a little wet there, and I believe that's kind of what happened to Elliott Mercer. Just kind of slipped on some wet grass, but nonetheless, a really good run getting the first down.
Remember, that first down is an Albany Warriors Schultz first down. Fuel your car and body at Schultz Convenience Store off US 136 to keep you moving. Handoff again goes to Mercer. This time going to get upended as Gage Iddings comes in, takes the legs out underneath Mercer, but not before Mercer's able to pick up about 3 yards there on the carry. Actually going to give him 2 yards, which will bring up now a 2nd and 8 for the Warriors with just underneath 2 minutes left here in the second quarter. Pattonsburg still has all 3 of their timeouts remaining. Albany with 2 Petty John Auto Center timeouts remaining. Chase Klein will take the snap. Low snap, about loses it, and then he's going to be thrown down at the line of scrimmage. The sophomore Jace Estrada, the one that throws him down.
Yeah, those types of plays are really what the Warriors have really got to cut down on, and the bad snaps and mishandling of the snaps. Wasted play there. Now they face a third down in about 8 or so. They really got to convert this. Every possession is critically important at this point for Albany.
56-36, Pattonsburg leads, 1:10 left to play here in the second quarter. Chase Klein will take the snap on a 3rd and 8. In motion is Elliott Mercer. Klein will keep it himself, and he will get taken down after picking up maybe about a yard on the play. Landon Preston that time in on the tackle there for Pattonsburg, and Pattonsburg going to take their first timeout here of the game with 57 seconds remaining, and a 4th and 7 upcoming here for the Warriors when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV. Remember, this timeout brought to you by Petty John Auto Center. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com.
All the care you need is right here in our community. At Mosaic Medical Center Albany, our board-certified doctors and healthcare professionals provide quality care that fits your schedule. And we're constantly expanding services and adding diagnostic technologies to better serve neighbors like you. When complicated cases occur, you can rest easy knowing we can consult with other Mosaic doctors and even Mayo Clinic to find treatments that work for you. Learn more at mymlc.com/Albany.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. 56-36 is the Pattonsburg lead here over Albany. 4th and 6 upcoming for the Warriors. Underneath a minute left to play here in the half. High snap, handoff. It gets to Elliott Mercer. Trying to break free to the outside, and he's going to be taken down right past the 15-yard line. Warrior fans want the horse collar tackle, don't get it, but Mercer able to take it down to the 13-yard line is enough for an Albany Warriors Schultz first down. Fuel your car and body at Schultz Convenience Store off US 136 in Albany to keep you moving like the Warriors are keeping this drive moving. Klein again takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Mercer, looking across the middle for Zane Ripping. He's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line, down to the 2. Taking him down is Gavin Humphrey, and that's going to be enough for another Albany Warriors Schultz first down. Again, fuel your car and body at Schultz Convenience Store off US 136 in Albany. The first and goal from the 2. Mercer going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. There in on the tackle that time is Landon Preston.
I believe I saw a late flag fly in, maybe.
So Preston a little slow to get up there. A timeout going to be called here by the Warriors. One Petty John Auto Center timeout remains. 17 seconds left here in the half. We're back with more in a moment. Remember, during this Petty John Auto Center timeout, check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com.
3B Pizza and Subs in Pattonsburg is ready to make your next pizza or sub fresh. 3B can make multiple kinds of pizza, subs, and traditional or boneless chicken wings with several sauce options. 3B also carries pretzel bites, garlic breadsticks, and now serving sandwich and chicken baskets. So grab a beverage and food of your choice and enjoy the game at 3B Pizza and Subs, located at Brown Lumber in Pattonsburg. Call ahead to place your order at 660-367-2100.
And welcome back out to Albany. 56-36 Warriors threatening here. First and goal from about the 2 or 3 yard line. 17 seconds remain here in the half. Klein takes the snap, handoff goes to Mercer, breaks free, takes it into the end zone. Touchdown Albany. Elliott Mercer takes it into the end zone. And remember, you can score a touchdown too when you list your home United Country Nelson real estate agent Tammy Wynn Siddons. 13 seconds remain here in the half. Pattonsburg leads here by 14. 2-point conversion, though, could cut it down to 12 if the Warriors can convert. Klein keeps it himself, takes it in. 2-point conversion is good. 56-44. It's a 12-point Pattonsburg lead. 13 seconds, though, remain here in the half. We'll be back in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Whether you are meeting up with friends to shoot a game of pool, throw some darts, or maybe play some cards, Shadowfax in Albany has something for you. Shadowfax is your football game day headquarters with the game live on the big screen. Shadowfax is open 3 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. Monday through Saturday, and now open on Sundays during football season. So bring your friends on out to Shadowfax, just off of US 136 in Albany.
13 seconds remain before halftime. And Albany kicking off here to Pattonsburg. Looks like Herkman will kick off, so that would assume that the Warriors will kick it deep here, and that's probably the smart play. Kick it as deep as possible and try and make Pattonsburg go as much of the field as they can in 13 seconds. However, Pattonsburg still does have 2 timeouts remaining. Herkman deep kick is going to be caught and downed by Wyatt Mays. He had to go down to a knee to pick it up, and that is where Pattonsburg will start on their own 19-yard line with 12 seconds remaining.
Well, really good break for the Warriors there that they don't get any kick return yards on that kick. 12 seconds now. It was really good. The Warriors were able to get that last touchdown with not much time on the clock for Pattonsburg. They do get the ball at half. They can go for the 2-for-1. They just can't get beat over the top. The worst case scenario here is if they allow a late second score by Pattonsburg. Just don't get beat under the top or over the top. Keep them out of the end zone by any means possible.
And again, 12 seconds left plus 2 timeouts is a lot of time for this Pattonsburg offense because they are quick and lethal. 3 receivers right, 1 receiver to the left here for Pattonsburg. Iddings will take the snap. Quick little screen to the right for Wyatt Mays. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds, picking up maybe about 5 yards there on the play, with 6 seconds still remaining here in the half.
6 seconds left. Probably going to have to take a deep shot here as that last play that took half the time. I don't think they'll probably go for another short pass, but so I'm expecting a deep shot here.
And the Warriors are going to push their defenders off about 10 yards here on this play. Looking across the middle, intercepted by the Warriors with 2 seconds remaining. It's Cole Emerson that brings in the interception right at midfield.
Well, there's only time for one play, but if the Warriors were somehow able to get into the end zone here, they could be in position to take the lead somehow. It's crazy to say with that first possession in the second half. But they're going to have to get in the end zone here, and they got to go over 40 yards.
So a 1st and 10 for the Warriors from their own 39-yard line. 2 seconds remain here in the opening half. Chase Klein looking deep here for Cole Emerson. And it's going to be intercepted, I believe, here by Wyatt Mays as the half will end. As Mays catches it about the 17-yard line, and that will end the first half of play. 56-44. We'll be back with your Albany Hy-Vee halftime in just a moment. Remember, tonight's halftime brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. We'll have a look at the stats from the first half. We'll also have a look at some of the other scores from around 8-man tonight when we come back in a moment.
If your little fashionista is needing a new trendy outfit for her closet, stop by Sublime Flamingo Boutique on the west side of the square in Albany. They carry girls' clothing in sizes newborn to 14. Sublime Flamingo Boutique also sells prom dresses. With so many styles in stock, you're sure to find something you will love. Call to schedule your dress fitting at 660-851-1122 or visit SublimeFlamingoBoutique.com to make an appointment. We can't wait to help you find the perfect dress. The Briar Patch on the west side of the square in Albany has gifts for every occasion. The Briar Patch can help you with fresh flowers, green plants, candles, willow tree angels, customized cups, and so much more. They also deliver your gift items. Don't forget, the Briar Patch also features tuxedo rentals for all occasions. To schedule a fitting for your tux or to order your one-of-a-kind gifts, call the Briar Patch on the square in Albany at 660-726-4170. Whether you're hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert, though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. In our friendly small town of Albany, Missouri, we have community-minded businesses, great places to eat and shop, a historic Carnegie Public Library, community center, pool, 9-hole golf course, multiple places to worship, and a strong school system. Albany is the seat of Gentry County, located off Highway 136 in the heart of northwest Missouri. Albany is a fun place to visit, but an even better place to live, where we have small town roots with a big town feel. The Albany Booster Club is a group of people who come together to make a better experience for the Albany R3 students. They try to help students in any way possible, whether it be on the court, on the mat, on the field, on the track, on the stage, or in the classroom. The Albany Booster Club helping every Albany R3 student succeed in their field. The Albany Booster Club joining together for the better of the Albany students.
Welcome back out again here to Albany. 56-44 is the lead here for Pattonsburg over Albany here at the half. I'd like to thank our sponsors, help you bring you tonight's broadcast of Pattonsburg Albany football. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany and Hogue Lumber Company. The Albany Hy-Vee, United Country Nelson Real Estate and Auction Company, Agent Tammy Wynn Siddons in Albany. Schultz Convenience Store, Smith Insurance and Prudential in Albany. Northwest Cell, Mosaic Medical Center in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center, Johnson Controls, Sublime Flamingo Boutique LLC, and the Briar Patch, both on the west side of the square in Albany. Shadowfax and Papa's Family Restaurant, both on 136 in Albany. Rob's Cycle in Pattonsburg, and 3B Pizza and Subs in Pattonsburg. The City of Albany, Albany Booster Club, Albany, Pattonsburg, North Harrison, and Gilman City School Districts, and the Printery and New Shopper located in Albany. 100 points, Brett, between these two teams, and a lot of yards here between these two teams. So far in the first half, 587 yards put up between these two teams in the first half.
Yeah, it's been insane. So far, the difference in the game is 2 onside kicks. That's really been it. Pattonsburg able to scoop up 2 onside kicks, and other than that, every drive other than those last 2 where both teams were just taking shots at the end zone have literally been touchdowns.
Yes, and taking a look here for Pattonsburg, they've run 43 plays. Albany has run 43 plays. Pattonsburg for 342 yards. Albany for 245. So far, Pattonsburg 342 yards, as I said. 360 yards, though, credited to Gage Innings. You may think, how does he get 360 yards of offense? But Pattonsburg only has 342. Well, I will tell you that because Pattonsburg tried a couple of running plays on a couple of wide receiver reverse screens to Camden Griffin. He has 2 rushes for negative 18 yards. Gage Innings, 8 carries, 121 yards, 5 touchdowns. But then you add, he's also 16 for 25 through the air, 239 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. So far, his favorite target so far has been Camden Griffith. He has 4 catches for 103 yards and a touchdown. Landon Preston right behind him, 3 catches, 80 yards and a touchdown. Gavin Humphrey, 2 catches, 30 yards. Wyatt Mays also has 5 catches for 20 yards and a touchdown. For the Warriors, they're led in rushing at the moment. Elliot Mercer, 17 carries for 107 yards, 3 touchdowns. Quentin Herkman, 10 carries, 86 yards, 2 touchdowns. Chase Klein, 6 carries, 20 yards, 1 touchdown. Chase Klein, 2 for 4 passing so far in the first half for 17 yards, no touchdowns. Does have an interception on that last play of the half. Zane Rippey, 1 catch for 11 yards. Trevor Akins, 1 catch for 6 yards. But, Brett, the difference in the scoreboard is 2 onside kicks that Pattonsburg was able to recover.
Yeah, exactly. And so far, Albany, that's like we've been saying, that's been the one thing that's really cost them the most because, their defense has had its own share of problems, but without those 2 onside kicks, this is close to a tie ball game when you factor in 2-point conversions. But they trail by 2 scores, so they got to get some stops. And unfortunately for them, they haven't really shown, other than when Pattonsburg was obviously going deep for the end zone, that they've been able to stop this Pattonsburg offense, whether it be Gage Innings throwing to somebody who's open over the field, or a magnificent play by Pattonsburg, or them just Gage Innings just taking it himself and carrying it for a large gain himself. They've been able to attack Albany offensively in multiple ways, and so far Albany just hasn't been able to do anything to stop them. Now, the same can be said for Pattonsburg on defense. Albany's kind of just attacked them in the run game. They've been doing kind of the same thing, and Pattonsburg just hasn't been able to stop them either. Just unfortunately for them, they missed those 2 onside kicks, and Pattonsburg's taking advantage.
Yes, and for the Warriors, they have been able to get pressure so far on Gage Innings. But we had mentioned it during pregame. He is so elusive and so athletic. He had one play where I believe he got like a 3-yard gain, but I believe ended up covering about 60 or 70 yards of field. Started on one side of the field, went back about 10 or 15 yards, cut around to the other side of the field, and finally got into the end zone for a 3-yard rushing touchdown. But again, covered about 70 yards of field.
Yeah, and it just goes to show how much trust the Pattonsburg coaching staff has in him, because if any other quarterback probably in the state is out there running backwards 20 or even 30 yards, that's a great way to get a nice earful from your coach, and he's been doing it. He's done it multiple times this game where he just turns around and just runs backwards, and again, it's probably been like 30 yards or so at least once. and he's been able to make the plays. So that just goes to show what type of player he is, and that's why we said, even though Pattonsburg is 1-6, they might be the hardest team to game plan for as a defense.
And the Warriors, they've been beat a couple of times through the air, but really it's been Gage Innings and his legs that have really been the difference in this ball game, besides those 2 onside kicks. For the Warriors, they're going to have to come up with something, some way to kind of keep him in a zone. But whenever he takes off, it's hard for your defensive backs. They can't continue to watch into the backfield to see whether or not he's going to take off, because they have to keep an eye on their man, because if you lose your man, Pattonsburg's going to make sure that they find that open receiver, and they're probably going to score that way. So you have to figure out a way to keep a spy on him, and if he gets loose, come up with some sort of call, because there were a couple of times Cole Emerson still out in coverage as Gage Innings is running behind him in towards the end zone.
Yeah, and that's a credit to the receivers for Pattonsburg. They, you can continue running your route, and if your guy who's guarding you is paying attention to you, they're going to keep guarding you. So that's smart by them. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of halftime adjustments are made by Albany if they go the route of having a spy. That's one less guy in coverage, but they may have to do that. It'll be interesting to see what they do, because even when they do get pressure, which they've been able to do quite a bit, Innings has just still been able to just backtrack, make a throw, or run for the first down. The Warriors they executed nicely at the end of the half. They're going to get a 2-for-1 chance here. If they can get that touchdown out of the half, they're going to get the ball back without actually having to stop Pattonsburg.
Assuming they can recover an onside kick again.
Yeah, I mean, that's
what you figure is going to come from. They haven't done anything else, so you're going to have to recover another onside kick.
Yeah, and they've been doing better. They're going to have to keep getting those, because if they let give one more back to Pattonsburg, every one that you give up, it's just making it harder on yourself. That's one more stop that you have to get, and you didn't get one. Other than that, that obvious, throw it deep down the field situation, you didn't get one stop. So you're going to have to get not just one, but multiple to get the lead back in this one. The Warrior defense is going to have their work cut out for them, but they knew that coming into this game.
And we've talked a lot about what Pattonsburg has done well offensively. Albany really has just offensively just decided, we're going to run it down your throats, try and stop us. And so far, they have not been. So far, Pattonsburg has not been able to stop them. 38 carries for 228 yards for the Warriors on the ground. They've only attempted 5 passes, and one of them was at the end of the half that ended up being intercepted. So for Pattonsburg, they're going to have to try and figure out a way to stop Quentin Herkman and Elliott Mercer, because every play they're gaining about 3 to 4 yards, and then they'll break one every so often.
Yeah, if the Warriors can tie this game up, I trust their defense to get stops over Pattonsburg, so they can get this lead or this game tied up, or at least where it's a back and forth game where each score they take the lead back. I think the Warrior defense is more in position to make a stop and just better overall than Pattonsburg's defense is. But they've got to get the lead first, or at least be trading the lead back and forth with Pattonsburg. And so far, they haven't been able to do it. But the work coaching staff, they don't just get praise from the Warriors. They get praise outside of the Warrior fan base. They're really good at making halftime adjustments, so they're for sure going to have their guys prepared in the second half, and it's just going to be up to the players to execute it.
And I'm going to give you a key stat here. Albany so far has been in 7 third downs. They are 3 for 7 in third down conversions, but they are 4 for 4 in fourth down conversions. Now flip it over to the other side. Pattonsburg is 3 for 5 on third down conversions and 2 for 2 in fourth down conversions. So Pattonsburg is really staying ahead of the chains very well, not getting to many third downs and really hardly any fourth downs for as many snaps as they took in that first half. 43 snaps in the first half, and they only get to fourth down twice.
Yeah, I mean, what's the best way to convert on third down? It's not even get to third down in the first place. You don't have to worry about it, and that's been a great thing for Pattonsburg so far. And when they do get the third downs, they're 3 for 5, and they've converted both their fourth downs. And Albany's been relatively efficient in third and fourth down as well. It's just going to be, first of all, Albany has to get this back to a tie game, and then it's just going to be on whichever defense can get a stop, and it may be one stop that wins the game. It could literally be one stop.
We'll be back to take a look at some of the scores from around 8-man football when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
The Pattonsburg R2 School District is overjoyed with the accomplishments of the Pattonsburg students. The board, teachers, staff, and Pattonsburg community members know that the hard work and determination that the students of the Pattonsburg School District put into their studies and extracurricular activities will serve them well in the future. The Pattonsburg School District is a proud supporter of their Panthers, and remember, it's always a great day to be a Panther.
The mission of the North Harrison R3 School District is to provide all students with a quality education which will help them to reach their full potential as citizens who can meet the challenges of a changing society. This is done through a positive school climate, cooperation between the school and the community, a relevant curriculum, and through respect for the students and employees alike. The North Harrison School District would like to wish their Shamrocks the best of luck this academic year.
Hello, I'm Dustin Freeman, Superintendent of the Albany R3 School District. At Albany, our staff is focused on helping students excel in academics, athletics, music, business, technology, art, and agriculture. We strive to help young minds prepare for life and become successful in whatever endeavor they choose. The Albany R3 School District is a tribe of parents, teachers, students, and community members working together so students don't just chase their dreams, but live them.
The Gilman City School District board members and staff are proud of their students. Whether it be out on the floor, on the mats, on the field, or in the classroom, the Gilman City staff roots for their Hawks to succeed. The Gilman City School District wants to wish all of their extracurricular teams the best of luck this academic year.
Thank you for watching tonight's Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Rolvis a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. Let's take a look at some of the scores from around 8-man football tonight. A couple of games already final. Worth County knocks off King City tonight 62-8. In District number 7, Warriors have a shot to finish as the 2 seed. That might have gotten a little bit smaller as Platte Valley knocks off DeKalb tonight by a final score of 60-0. Schuyler County knocks off Northland Christian tonight, 62-14, a game that was played last night. Slater knocks off Knox County 46-26. Some of the other games going on around the area in the Grand River Conference West, Stanberry leads over North Andrew. That was a third quarter score, 30-0. At the half in the Highway 275, South Holt leads over Mound City 42-18. In the fourth quarter, Nottoway Valley leads over Stewartsville Osborne 50-6. In the third quarter, East Atchison leads over Rockport 30-80. Some other scores: Bramer leading over Southwest Livingston 58-14. North Shelby leading over Orick 36-18. St. Paul Lutheran leading over Norburn Hardin Central at the moment 30-8 in the second quarter score. Also, second quarter score, Archie was leading over Sweet Springs 42-0. At the half, it was Plattsburgh leading over Concordia 30-18. At the half, Drexel Osceola tied at 28 apiece. At halftime, Liberal was leading Rich Hill 46-6. Lockwood leading over Appleton City 46-16. And then College Heights leading over Jasper 66-20. Santa Fe with a bye this week. Bishop LeBlond and Greenfield will play at 1 o'clock on Saturday down in St. Joe for that game. So those are the scores from around the area tonight. A couple of games already final, some of them in the fourth quarter. We're still about 4 minutes away, maybe even 5 minutes away from our second half kickoff here in this one.
Yeah, and that's just kind of how
that's a Pattonsburg game.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Is Pattonsburg games are always late. Albany's been in a couple of kind of quick games. Not because it's a halftime score, but just because they kind of like to run the football, and if they play a team that likes to run the football, the clock doesn't stop a whole lot. But we've had a lot of touchdowns in this one. Clock is stopping often, and we are only at halftime here, and we're probably going to be in for a pretty close finish. So it's gonna be a bit of a longer game here tonight, and like we said, Pattonsburg's used to that, but I don't think Albany's or I know Albany's not quite used to that. At least as they're definitely not used to it.
52 degrees still and still windy. A 16-mile-an-hour wind continues out of the west. Feels like it's below 50 out at the moment, as we'll be back here in just a moment to start your second half here from Albany. It is a lead here for Pattonsburg over Albany, 56-44. Remember your halftime tonight here on Albany TV, brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helping smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany is your hometown trophy and award shop. Winner's Circle North makes all kinds of trophies for sports, car shows, livestock shows, baby shows, and more. Winner's Circle North also does plaques of all sizes and kinds. Want something unique? Winner's Circle North has you covered with sublimation gifts and acrylic awards. To order your trophies, awards, or one-of-a-kind items, call Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North at 816-632-5599 or find them on Facebook at Winner's Circle North. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades.
Welcome back out again here to Albany, and again I thank all 100 of you that are watching this game here at the moment. Buckle in, it's going to be a long second half would be my guess. It's a 12-point lead here in favor of Pattonsburg as we get ready to start the second half. Warriors will get the ball, assuming to start the second half, as Pattonsburg will kick off, and we assume will probably be another onside kick. Warriors have had some trouble recovering those so far here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, whoever the onside kick comes to, I mean, there's just no other choice but you got to fall on it. I mean, this is a good opportunity for you to get the ball and score, and a chance where you are getting the ball twice in a row without having to actually stop Pattonsburg and put points up on the board. And if you waste it here by giving Pattonsburg this onside kick. That would be not ideal, to say the least, to start this second half.
So as we get started here with the second half of play, 56-44 is the Pattonsburg lead. Again, on to kick off will be Dylan Harchin for the Panthers. Warriors set up to try and recover an onside kick again. So Harchin will kick off. And this one a little bit harder than they have been in the past. Picked up here by Trevor Akins. He will fall on it on his own 23-yard line. And that is where the Warriors will start their first drive here of the second half.
Well, I think on offense we can expect a lot of the same. We talked about defensive adjustments for the Warriors, but as they say, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So just probably expect to see a lot of heavy run attack by the Warriors because it worked for them to major success in the first half.
38 carries in the first half by the Warriors. Handoff, as expected, goes up the middle by Herkman, but only gets to the line of scrimmage. There on the stop is Gage Innings. He has been a nuisance so far for the Warriors offensively and defensively.
Yeah, and a couple of first downs here. The Warriors have been stopped at the line of scrimmage. It's mostly been on first down, but to this point they've been able to make up for it and still get the first down anyway. We'll see if they can do it again here.
Next snap goes to Herkman. Breaks loose, and he is going to be taken down across midfield at the Pattonsburg 34-yard line before Gavin Humphreys finally able to pull him down. But a big run there from Quentin Herkman gives the Albany Warriors another Albany Warriors Schultz first down. Fuel your car and body at Schultz Convenience Store off 136 to keep you moving like the Warriors are keeping this drive moving.
Yeah, that's been the thing is both defenses, even if they get a stop, they just can't sustain it. They can't put multiple good defensive plays together, and we saw it again there.
And this time Chase Klein keeps it himself, gives the man a stiff arm down the near sideline. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds just shy of the 10-yard line down at the 11. Again, it's going to be Gavin Humphrey on the stop, but not before another Albany Warriors Schultz first down for Chase Klein.
Well, that quarterback keeper is called a little bit less frequently this year than last year, but when they do it, it's a really good play just because of how good Herkman and Mercer are. You have to respect the handoff, and just when you least expect it, Klein pulls it back and keeps it himself.
A big wing gus as Klein snaps the football, handoff to Herkman, gets loose, takes it into the end zone. Warriors on the touchdown, now trail by just 6 points with a 2-point conversion attempt upcoming.
Well, they did exactly what they needed to do. They get the ball to start the second half. They score first. They get this to a one-possession lead or deficit. They've got to get a stop to get this lead back, and this will be looking much better for them.
2-point conversion attempt upcoming here for the Warriors. Klein keeps it himself, reaches for the end zone, does not get in. 2-point conversion attempt fails. But remember, though, you can still score a touchdown when you list your home with the United Country Nelson real estate agent, Tammy Winson. So 2-point conversion attempt fails. It's a 56-50 Pattonsburg lead with 10:47 left in the third quarter. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
If you are in the market of buying or selling your home, farm, or hunting property, contact Tammy Wynn Siddons of United Country Nelson Real Estate. Tammy and the entire team of agents at United Country Nelson Real Estate in Gentry, Harrison, Mercer, Worth, and Davies counties can help you find the right property for your needs. Call Tammy Wynn Siddons today to buy or sell your property at 660-726-8104. Check out all of United Country Nelson Real Estate's current listings at nelsonsoldit.com.
Welcome back out again here to Albany as the Warriors will kick off, leading now by 6. Herkman set to kick off here for the Warriors. It'll be a high kick that will go out of bounds at about the Pattonsburg 12 or 13-yard line, which will push Pattonsburg back a little bit compared to where they have been starting the football whenever the Warriors have gone for the onside kick. So they'll start back around their own 20 rather than midfield.
Yeah, so we'll see what the Warriors do differently. I imagine they'll change a few things up defensively, and we'll see if they can execute it and if it works. So far, Pattonsburg has been doing what they do best, and that's putting points up, and Albany has had basically no answer for it. So we'll see here if they defend a little bit better.
So Pattonsburg will start on their own 25-yard line. Pattonsburg will take their first snaps of the second half, leading now by 6 points. The smallest lead it has been since early in the first quarter. That's going to be a little shovel pass here, and thrown down is Landon Preston right past the first down yard marker. So just a little shovel pass that time to Preston is able to get the Pattonsburg Panthers back in good field position to their own 36-yard line. Another first down for Pattonsburg. Two receivers bunched up to the right, two receivers left. And the snap up coming here for Iddings. And a little out pattern caught by Preston. He'll be thrown out of bounds there on the tackle, Zane Rippey.
Well, that's the big thing for the Warriors is when they go for those short passes, keep the yards after catch to a minimum. And they did a nice job there. Right as soon as the catch was made, many Warriors were flying to the ball. We need to see more of that here in the second half.
And it's a 1-yard gain there by Landon Preston, brings up a 2nd and 9. Two receivers wide to the right. Two receivers wide to the left are Camden Griffith along with Gavin Humphrey. Warriors looking like they're going to send the blitz. And they do. High snap. Now the Warriors kind of hold off. Martin comes attacking, and the pass intended for Camden Griffith is going to be incomplete and well short of the intended receiver.
Yeah, I don't really know what was up with the defensive front by the Warriors. They took a few steps forward initially, and then they just kind of stopped. And then Bryce Martin went after Iddings again.
It's kind of like they all rushed forward, then kind of took a step back, and then Bryce Martin was like, "Okay, well, I'll go after him," and he did.
Yeah,
and forced a bad throw there by Iddings, one of the few so far he's had tonight. Three receivers bunched up to the right, one receiver to the left. Again, Warriors looking like they're going to bring pressure. Looking on the little slant pattern to Griffith, and he's going to catch it, taken down there by Zane Rippey, but another first down. That's a 10-yard pass play. And it's another first down here for the Pattonsburg Panthers.
Well, good job there by Iddings. He gets the ball out quick. He can extend the play, run around, or he can get it out quick. And we saw it right there, and they moved the chains.
Again, Pattonsburg going to go trips to the right. Lone receiver to the left is Griffith. That's the way that Iddings will look. He'll take off here down the near sideline. And he is going to be knocked off the defender and then goes into the end zone. Another touchdown here for Gage Iddings.
Yeah, the Warriors have just got to tackle. These arm tackles aren't going to work on Iddings. They haven't worked all night. They just got to have a better effort at tackling.
So Iddings takes in another score for Pattonsburg. They bring the score back up to 12 points, 62-50. Remember, you can score a touchdown, too, and list your home in Nida Country Nelson real estate agent, Tammy Wynn Siddons. 2-point conversion attempt upcoming, 8:50 left to play here in the third quarter. Iddings will take the snap with two receivers left, two receivers right. Looking across the middle, intended for Preston. Pass going to fall incomplete. 2-point conversion will fail. And we will be back with more in a moment as Pattonsburg extends their lead back to 12 points when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Schott's Convenience Store on 136 in Albany has everything you need to keep you running. Schotts has coffee and gas to get you moving in the morning. Fountain Pop, sandwiches, and Champ's Chicken to fuel your lunchtime hunger. They also carry candy and ice cream to keep you awake during the afternoon. At night, Schotts adult beverages and scratchers to help you unwind. That's Schotts Convenience Store in Albany, where they can fuel you up in more ways than one.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. 8:50 left to play here in the third quarter. 62-50 is the lead here for Pattonsburg. Lone man back to receive is Trevor Akins. The rest of the Albany Warriors within a 5-yard spot between the 40 and the 35-yard line. They're going to let it roll, and finally rolled on by the Warriors at their own 23-yard line, and it's Quentin Herkman that recovers the kickoff.
Yeah, if it's a hard kick like that, letting it roll through is not a bad idea at all. That way you don't risk it just bouncing off of you and bouncing back towards the Panthers. The Warriors let it roll through there, and they recover it. Again, offensively, they've been doing really well so far. We'll see here if they can continue that success.
So the next snap upcoming here for the Warriors. 1st and 10, 8:49 left to play here in the third quarter. It's a 12-point lead. And Quentin Herkman will take the handoff. Rushes through a defender and going to be taken down maybe about a half a yard shy of the first down yard marker. There in on the stop that time was Colin Mason. So Warriors take this one down to the 32-yard line, brings up a 2nd and 1. Warriors trail again here by 2 touchdowns. They're going to keep pace. They're going to have to score their 2-point conversions. Handoff to Herkman here near sideline, and again he's going to punish the tackler here as he runs over Wyatt Mays. But it looks like a penalty flag down, and it's going to be a holding against the Warriors at about the 39-yard line here at Pattonsburg, which will put this back to about the 31-yard. It's going to be a loss of about a yard. It'll bring up a 2nd and 2 rather than a 2nd and 1.
Well, penalty is a penalty, but I guess that's the kind of penalty you want that really only backs you up that much. So not the end of the world for the Warriors.
So they're going to spot this back at the Albany 32. Handoff again goes to Herkman, and again he's going to punish the tackler. Again, it's going to be Mays. This time, Herkman taken down, though, short of midfield at about the 38-yard line, but it is going to be enough for an Albany Warriors. Schultz first down. So now it's a 1st and 10 here for the Warriors following that Schultz first down. Herkman again will get the handoff, and this time Gage Iddings along with Alex Young. Young will wrap up Herkman, and Iddings comes flying in to take him down after maybe about a yard loss there on the carry by Herkman.
You had a nice job by Iddings recognizing the run, coming down hard and shooting the correct gap and stopping that gain, actually pushing him back about a yard. He's been really good offensively, but he's been making a big impact on defense as well.
So the 2nd and 11 play here for the Warriors. Chase Klein hands off again to Herkman, and again they break it loose, and again he's going to be across midfield and into Pattonsburg territory down to the 31-yard line, enough for another Albany Warriors. Schultz first down. Fuel your car and body at Schultz Convenience Store in Albany off US 136 to keep you moving like the Warriors are keeping this drive moving with 6:30 left to play here in the third quarter. They trail by 12, 62-50. Again, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in to tonight's broadcast here between two Grand River Conference West teams. This time, looking for the play-action pass intended for Zane Rippey, going to be tipped by Gage Iddings and will fall incomplete.
Yeah, just a little bit out of the reach of Iddings. That would have been a heck of a play if he was able to haul that in, not only just because of how high he jumped, but could have potentially got the Warriors right back in the same position they were in the first half, where they were down by
2 or 3 scores at a time.
Yeah.
So Klein will take the snap. Handoff again goes to Herkman. And he'll rush this one across the 30-yard line down to the 28-yard line. Be a gain of about 3 yards there on the play.
Another third down. Both teams have been fairly efficient on third down and perfect on fourth down. We'll see if the Warriors can convert this third or if they'll go to yet another fourth.
3rd and 7 play upcoming here for the Warriors. 5:43 left to play here in the third. 62-50 is the lead in favor of the Panthers. Handoff will go to Quentin Herkman. No, kept here by Chase Klein. And he's going to get tripped up just across the 20-yard line. And he's going to be taken down at the 17.
Well, the misdirection with the fake handoff from Klein and keeping it himself has worked very well in this one. The defense for Pattonsburg has been biting on that fake just about every time, and it's been very fruitful for the Warriors in getting yards.
Remember, that's at Albany Warriors Schultz First Down. Fuel your car and body at Schultz Convenience Store in Albany. Handoff to Herkman again. Again finds the outside crease. And he's going to take this one to the house. Touchdown, Warriors. As Quentin Herkman continues the big game he had last week and continues every carry he has. Not only does he pick up good yardage, but he makes the defenders pay just as much for trying to take him down.
Well, that was a big call there as the ball popped out, went out of bounds, but was able to definitely cross the line of scrimmage before it came out.
2-point conversion attempt upcoming for the Warriors. Fakes the handoff. Chase Klein takes it in. 2-point conversion is good. And it is now just a 4-point game, 62-58. 5 minutes remain here in the third quarter. Remember, you can score a touchdown, too, when you list your home United Country Nelson real estate agent, Tammy Wynn-Siddons. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. 62-58, 5 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Warriors will kick off yet again. Now they trail by just 4. If the Warriors are going to continue to keep pace the way they're doing it without coming up with any turnovers, they have to keep Pattonsburg from the 2-point conversions, and the Warriors have to continue to hit them. Onside kick, it's still loose, and the Warriors are going to recover, and recovering it for the Warriors is Jace Palmer.
They went with the fake kick that they did last week where the first kicker went up like he was going to kick it, and he just kind of goes to the side, and somebody else comes in and kick it. What a fabulous bounce. It bounced so high up in the air, stayed just on the sideline, and that's just what the Warriors needed. If they weren't going to be able to stop Pattonsburg, they needed something like that to happen, and they got it.
So the Warriors recover the football at the Pattonsburg 31. They trail by 4, but they have the football back and can go up for the first time since they led 8-6 early in the first quarter. Handoff goes to Herkman, and he's going to be taken down after a short yard gain. Again, it's going to be Iddings who comes in to make the stop. They're actually going to call him down at the line of scrimmage.
Iddings coming down aggressively on the run. He's been very aggressive so far defensively. The one main thing they've been able to get him and the rest of the defense on, though, has been that quarterback keeper where they sell out for that handoff, and it leaves a wide open lane for Klein to run through.
Herkman going to get a well-deserved break already, 166 yards on 20 carries. Elliott Mercer gets the handoff, and he's going to get thrown down across the 30-yard line down to the 29. Again, it's going to be Iddings along with Landon Preston. So they'll put him down at about the 29-yard line. A gain of just 2 will bring up a 3rd and 8 here for the Warriors. And they need to put up points on the board after coming up with that onside kick to try and gain that confidence. Handoff to Mercer. Breaks loose again, going to be wrapped up again. It's going to be Gage Iddings. as Mercer just shy of the 25-yard line down to the 26.
Well, here it comes. Maybe the biggest fourth down of the game so far. Fourth down in about 5 or so. The Warriors so far have been perfect on fourth down. We'll see here who they go to. They've been running most of the time on fourth down. They had a previous fourth down and 5. I believe it was Elliott Mercer they handed it off to. He's off the field right now. It's Quentin Herkman. But either one of them realistically could get this ball.
Watch for maybe Chase Klein to keep it as well on a. Herkman gets it, and he's going to get wrapped up, taken down, and Gage Innings a big fourth down stop as Herkman only picks up about 2 yards, and that'll be a turnover on downs here by the Warriors. And Pattonsburg will get a big opportunity to capitalize on the turnover on downs, the first of the night.
Yeah, you really needed to come through in that situation if you were Albany, but unfortunately not able to. But they have another chance on defense here. They have an opportunity to get their first stop. Just when is it going to come if it does?
3:06 remains here in the third quarter. Gage Innings will send Preston in motion. Throwing it deep, looking for Wyatt Mays down the field. And again, he makes a miraculous catch on tight coverage there by Trevor Akins as Mays takes it inside the Warrior 20 down to the 18-yard line.
It's tight coverage. They're right there, but so far the Warrior DBs, they've got to get their hands up or try and get their hands in something there because he's right there with them, but no really resistance on making the actual catch itself. You believe they can try and get their hands in there a little bit more.
A big 38-yard pass completion there from Innings to Mays. 1st and 10 here for Pattonsburg inside the Albany 18-yard line. Here comes pressure from the Warriors. Innings escapes. Again, running loose down the field, and again takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Pattonsburg.
Well, if this game, if Pattonsburg holds on to this lead, the Warriors are going to look back on that opportunity they had after that onside kick recovery, and that's going to haunt their entire week because they had a chance to take the lead and just could not quite come through, and then their defense still not able to come up with that elusive stop.
68-58, 2:28 left to play here in the third. Pattonsburg with the lead and the two-point conversion upcoming. They lead here by 10. Warriors need to come up with a stop here in the two-point conversion. Rolling out to the left, now gets loose and now falls down as he's going to be sacked there by Andrew Wiles on the two-point conversion attempt. Remember, that sack is an Albany Hy-Vee sack. Fill your grocery sack with all your tailgating favorites at your local Albany Hy-Vee. So Pattonsburg cannot score the two-point conversion. They lead by 10, though, with 2:28 left here in the third quarter. We'll be back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
In life, as in football, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance. Someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy.
To get started, contact Nick Smith, a financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
Welcome back out again here to Albany. It's a 10-point ball game, 2:28 left here in the third. Hartston will kick off, and Chase Klein will recover it just on the Warriors' side of midfield at the Albany 39-yard line.
The Warriors are going to take over at about midfield here, and they got stopped in their last offensive drive when they had a chance to go up for the first time since the first quarter. They weren't able to do so, but now they've really got to score here. If they get stopped once again, which not saying it's super likely, but if they do, they have a real chance of undoing all that work they've done in the second half and going down 3 scores once again.
Chase Klein handoff here to Elliott Mercer trying to break loose. And he's going to fall down just shy of the first down yard marker. Wyatt Mays there, the Panther that trips him up, as they're going to put him down at about the 33-yard line here at Pattonsburg. So that will bring up now a 2nd and 2 here for the Warriors with underneath 2 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Handoff again goes to Mercer. Stiff arms a man, but ends up getting tripped up by Iddings either way. He was able to stiff arm Iddings, but Iddings just able to get his hand out enough. They're going to mark this down at the 31-yard line. And it's going to be enough for an Albany Warriors Schultz first down. Fuel yourself in your car by stopping at Schultz Convenience Store off US 136 to keep you moving. Like the Warriors are keeping this drive moving, to make sure to check out their new pizza, Hunt's Pizzas. Delicious. Had one for lunch. 1:30 left to play here in the third quarter. Handoff. No, is going to be kept here by Klein. A penalty flag, though, flies immediately as Klein going to be taken down after a gain of about 2 yards on the carry. But again, a penalty flag flew right away at the line of scrimmage. Maybe offsides would be the area where that is, but it looks like it might be going here against the Warriors. So it's an illegal formation call here against the Warriors. That's going to push them back to their own 36-yard line. And that is where the Warriors will take their next snap here on a 1st and 15. Fakes the handoff to Mercer, looking to pass, and it's going to be knocked away by the hands of Jace Estrada. And that'll bring up now a 2nd and 15 as Estrada did not fall for the handoff that time to Mercer. And he'll come up with the pass deflection to bring up a 2nd and 15. .114 remains in the third quarter. 68-58, Pattonsburg leads. Handoff to Mercer. Trying to bounce it outside. And he's going to fall forward back to about just shy of the original line of scrimmage. A gain of 4 on the play. And that will bring up now a 3rd and 11 for the Warriors.
Yeah, and it was a nice run by Mercer. Unfortunately, the Warriors are what we call behind the chains right now. Even with that nice run, he doesn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage, and it's 3rd down and 11.
40 seconds remain here in the third quarter. Klein will take the snap, faking the handoff. Pressure coming. Klein rolls out to his right, looking, trying to direct his receivers, and the pass incomplete. Looking there for Zane Rippey.
Yeah, just a little bit out of the reach of Rippey there, and this is another big 4th down for the Warriors because, again, you just don't trust their defense at this point. They've shown that they just, so far in this game, just can't get a stop on this Pattonsburg defense or on this Pattonsburg offense. And if they fall back behind 3 scores once again, they're going to have to make all that up in 1 quarter.
27 seconds remain here in the third. 68-58, Warriors trail here to the Panthers of Pattonsburg. In motion is Trevor Akins. And they're going to be a penalty flag that's going to fly, and I believe they're going to get a false start here against the Warriors. And this is going to push them back to a 4th and 16.
Yeah, backed up even farther. Inopportune time to get a false start penalty there. You were already kind of up against it with it being 4th and 11. Now it's going to be 4th and 16. And this is a situation that the Warriors probably going to have to go to their speed guy on the team, and that's Cole Emerson. Just give him a chance to make a play. They are splitting Zane Rippey as well as Trevor Akins out wide as well.
Warriors have not punted so far tonight, but this would be the spot if they were going to. They do not. Chase Klein has pressure, eludes it, still roaming around to his right, looking down, and it's going to be caught by Cole Emerson, and he's able to escape the defender, takes it to the house. Touchdown, Warriors!
Wow, what a fantastic play by Albany. Chase Klein there doing his own evasive play, eluding the pressure, making a really nice throw and a nice catch by Cole Emerson, but an even better spin move to evade the tackle. And what a play on 4th down and 16. Things were not looking good for the Warriors and they come through. They're still in the game. Now it just, again, lies in the hands of their defense like we've been saying all game.
2-point conversion attempt upcoming to put the Warriors possibly down 2. And the snap here on the 2-point conversion. Handoff to Elliott Mercer is good. Warriors trail by 2, 68-66 with 14 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Remember, you can score a touchdown too when you list your home United Country Nelson real estate agent Tammy Wynn Siddons. It's going to be a good fourth quarter, but we have 14 seconds remaining here in the third, and a lot can happen in 14 seconds in 8-man football. We'll be back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
Welcome back out to Albany as the Warriors trail by now just 2 points. We said how big it was going to be to have 2-point conversions. Warriors right now will have Quentin Herkman kicking off. No, again, it'll be Trevor Akins. And falling on it and recovering it is going to be Colin Mason. Just past midfield onto the Albany 39-yard line.
They try it again there, and I don't know if there's any way they can replicate that bounce they got on the last one, and they didn't quite get it there. Pattonsburg able to fall on it, and it's a 2-point game. Even if Pattonsburg scores here, that's a huge 2-point conversion because Albany could still tie it with a score and a 2-point conversion if they don't get a stop here, but they stop the 2-point conversion.
2 receivers right, 2 receivers to the left. And again, it's going to be Innings taking off with it. Wrapped up, thrown down. Andrew Wiles, the defender there that takes down Innings after he picks up 4 yards there on first down. And that will end the third quarter of play. We'll be back for a big fourth quarter upcoming when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV. It's a 2-point game, and we're back with more here in just a moment on Albany TV.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They are prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. And it sets up for a big fourth quarter here in this Grand River Conference West matchup. Also a matchup between 2 teams in District number 7. And Pattonsburg can really shake things up if they can pull off this victory here in Albany and shock the Warriors here on senior night. It's a 2nd and 6 here for the Panthers. Innings will take the snap 5 yards deep. Looking to pass, has a man, Landon Preston, catches it in stride, takes it in, touchdown, Pattonsburg. Landon Preston catches it in stride and takes it to the house from 35 yards away on a perfect pass by Gage Innings to lead his receiver. And remember, you can score a touchdown too when you list your home United Country Nelson real estate agent, Tammy Wynn Siddons.
Well, it's an 8-point game. The Warriors can keep this at 1 possession with a stop here. This could be the biggest 2-point conversion so far in this game.
This time, they'll line up Jace Estrada underneath center. And he'll lose the football. It's going to be recovered by the Warriors. Either way, 2-point conversion will fail. And it is an 8-point ball game here in Albany. 74-66. 6 seconds gone in the fourth quarter. We'll be back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
The Legacy Event Center at East Fork Lodge, just north of Albany, is a 7,500 square foot beautifully decorated event space that includes a caterer's kitchen. The Legacy provides intricate woodworking, charming antiques, and natural barnwood walls. The magnificent black and white staircase allows the special couple to make the grandest of entrances. The rustic elegance of the Legacy is the perfect backdrop to your special day. For more information on the Legacy Event Center, email Jamie at eastforklodge.com.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. 74-66, 11:54 left to play here in the fourth quarter, and Pattonsburg sent to kick off again here with Dylan Hartschen. So even though Pattonsburg was able to get a fourth down stop, the Warriors trail by just 8 and are a touchdown and 2-point conversion away from tying this one. And the Warriors are going to recover this one at the 37-yard line. It's Cameron Martin that will recover it here for the Warriors.
Well, another chance for the Warriors here. They had a chance earlier to take the lead. Now they have a chance to score, tie it with the 2-point conversion. They got stopped on their last chance. They cannot get stopped here once again. They cannot let these missed opportunities pile up.
And back on the field is Quint Herkman. 21 carries, 168 yards so far on the night for him. He's back as the up back again here for the Warriors. Handoff again goes to Herkman. Finds a little bit of a crease, but he's going to be just taken down by Colin Mason. Otherwise, Herkman probably running free towards the end zone again. They're going to mark him down at the 28-yard line, a gain there of about 5 yards.
Now there's been several
34-yard line.
Several plays now for the Warriors where if they just could get by one tackle, they're probably gone. But credit to the defense of the Panthers to get those tackles made.
2nd and 6 upcoming for the Warriors. Handoff again to Herkman. Rushes it back across the middle. Runs through a tackle. Then another. And then Gage Iddings will take him down inside the 10-yard line. But not before Herkman takes it down to about the 8-yard line. And that is another Albany Warriors Schultz first down. Fuel your car and body at Schultz Convenience Store off US 136 to keep you moving like the Warriors are keeping this drive moving. It's a 1st and goal from the 7-yard line, thanks to the big run there by Quentin Herkman. And the snap by Klein. Again, another handoff to Herkman. And this time kind of got caught up between his blocker, Seth Miller there, and was taken down. Again, Gage Iddings on the stop, but not before Herkman can pick up about 2 more yards and take it out to the 5-yard line. So 2nd and goal upcoming for the Warriors from the 5. 10:25 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Cole Emerson lines up as the wide out to the left. Trevor Akins to the left of his quarterback Klein. Herkman the up back. The snap from Wiles. Handoff. Herkman again. Iddings takes him down at the line of scrimmage.
Well, Iddings has made a lot of plays in the middle of the field on defense. I know they've given up 66 points, but he's done a pretty solid job of kind of meeting those Warrior running backs in the gap and being a sure tackler and bringing him down.
So just underneath 10 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter. 74-66 is the lead in favor of Pattonsburg over Albany. Low snap, and Chase Klein going to just have to fall on it back on his own 8-yard line.
Well, wasted play there by the Warriors. Low snap. Now it's going to be 4th and goal from the 8, and they risk again.
They're going to push him back to the 9, and that might be a big yard.
Yeah.
So 4th and goal from the 9-yard line here for the Warriors. 9:20 left to play here in the fourth. Last 4th down play was a pass to Cole Emerson for a touchdown. It was on a 4th and 16 from about midfield. This one a 4th and goal from the 9-yard line. 3 receivers bunched up to the right here for the Warriors. Klein looking, escapes pressure, on his feet, towards the end zone, and he is going to be just short of the goal line.
Oh, he was about as close as he
And
could
we
have
talked
got.
about that 1 yard, and it was because he misses by about the nose of the football. And the Warriors will turn the football over on downs. And Pattonsburg is going to have to take this next snap inside their own 1 yard line. And the shadows of their own goalpost.
Yeah, not much room back there. Do the Warriors bring pressure? What do they do here?
Watch for maybe Gage Iddings to take off running here from the start.
Yeah, they got to do anything to try and create some space.
And they're going to get a false start here against Pattonsburg as the center never snapped the football. So it's a false start that is going to move them back maybe an inch or so.
Yeah.
I mean, that's about it.
Yeah, now they're.
If you're going to have a false start, I guess that's the spot to do it.
Yeah. Went from 1st and 10 to 1st and 10 in an inch.
Yeah. It's half the distance to the goal line, so half a foot. Quick pass on the screen to the far side. It's Camden Griffith, and he's going to be taken down about the 9 or 8 yard line. So Pattonsburg will get a little bit of operating room as they'll get it down to the 9, a gain of 8 there on that quick little screen pass.
Yeah, that's just what they had to do, was just get some room. Problem is Iddings runs backwards so much. This would be the kind of the wrong time to do that.
Yes.
And be an unfortunate time to take a sack or something. We'll see here what he does.
Another quick screen again here to Griffin. And Griffith going to be taken down right near that first down yard marker. Looks like they're going to give it to him down to about the 13. So a gain of about 4 yards there on the play. It's Elliott Mercer, the Warrior, that's able to take Griffith down, but not before Pattonsburg gets themselves a first down. 7:57 left to play here in the fourth quarter. And now the clock also against the Warriors here as they trail by 8. Looking to pass, Iddings. All sorts of time in the pocket. Looking. Pass intended for Griffith. Incomplete. They're in on the coverage at time for the Warriors is Elliott Mercer.
Yeah, just a little bit out of the reach of Camden Griffith. Warriors, they really got to get that stop here or at least a turnover. Like you said, the clock is not their friend right now. They can tie the game up, but they cannot take the lead if they stop the Panthers.
So it'll be a 2nd and 10. Pattonsburg doesn't get out of their huddle till there's about 8 seconds left here on the play clock. They're going to have to hurry up and get a snap down here. They just get it off. Iddings looking on the pass on the curl to the outside and making the catch that time for the Panthers. Again, Griffith as Chase Klein will push him out of bounds at about the 21-yard line.
Well, this would be the perfect time here to stop Pattonsburg, maybe get a loss, a sack on Iddings, set up a huge 4th down, but they've got to get a stop here on 3rd down first.
They haven't been able to stop Pattonsburg yet so far tonight. Iddings keeps it himself, and he'll rush forward down to the 25-yard line, but a penalty flag flies as well. We'll see what the call is. Right now it would set up as a 1st down. But it's going to depend on the penalty. And it's going to be a face mask against the Warriors, and that's going to give Pattonsburg a couple of more yards as well. So this is going to give Pattonsburg the football at midfield. It's a 15-yard penalty after the run. And now Pattonsburg in good field position after that 1st down run, and then also the penalty as well. So a 1st and 10 from midfield for Pattonsburg. 7:15 left to go in the fourth quarter, and they're going to let as much time wind off the clock as they can before they take the snap. Quick pass out to the left again. This time bringing it in for the Panthers is Camden Griffith. As they'll pick up 5 yards there on the play. Brings up now a 2nd and 5. .640 left to play here in the fourth quarter, 74-66. Is the Pattonsburg lead. They lead by 8 and have the ball with time on their side. Looking deep down the field and wide open, taking it to the house, Gavin Humphrey. A little bit of a fake on the curl. Caught Elliott Mercer and taking it to the house is Gavin Humphrey from 35 yards away. And that will now make it a 14-point ball game. And again, 2-possession ball game, 80-66. Pattonsburg leads here with 6:26 left to go here in the fourth quarter. So 6:26 remaining. The snap up coming here for Iddings. Rolls out to his right for his life. Gets into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. And it's an 82-66 lead for Pattonsburg. Remember, you can score a touchdown too when you list your home United Country Nelson real estate agent, Tammy Wynn Siddons. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Rob Cycle in Pattonsburg, Missouri is your local authorized Polaris dealer. Rob Cycle deals in new and pre-owned Polaris ATVs and side-by-sides to make your outdoor living easier and more enjoyable. They offer experience, fair prices, and friendly atmosphere from people you know and trust. Call or stop in at Rob Cycle in Pattonsburg today to see what they can do for you. You'll be glad you did.
6:26 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 82-66 is the lead in favor of the Panthers over the Warriors, and the Panthers set to kick off yet again. So now not only are the Panthers playing the Warriors, they're also playing the clock. Because right now they lead by 2 possessions. And again, Hartchin will kick off for the Panthers. And recovered here by Chase Klein as he'll fall on it on the Albany 39-yard line.
Well, now we're to a point where Albany kind of does need to step on the gas pedal a little bit and put some quick scores because they trail by 16. They got to get two scores plus 2 2-point conversions. And they're going to have to.
And that's just to tie it.
Yeah, exactly, just to tie it. So they're going to have to kind of move a little bit quickly here. They don't have to start, heaving shots at the end zone, but they do have to kind of improve or pick up the pace a little bit.
I'm going to call an official's timeout here for a moment. I think they're trying to having some problems with the chains or something over on the far sideline. Now they've got that result. 6:25 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Warriors will take the snap from their own 39-yard line. Handoff to Elliott Mercer. Escapes the pile and then gets taken downfield after a gain of about 70 yards. As Landon Preston there on the tackle that time for the Panthers. Put him down at the 34-yard line, brings up a 2nd and 3. Handoff again to Mercer. Loses the football right to the hands of Landon Preston, who catches it in stride. And he's going to be still on his feet before he's taken down by a host of Warriors down at the 30-yard line. So the fumble by Mercer goes right to the hands of Landon Preston at his own 30-yard line. And then he takes it back into Albany territory to the Albany 30. .5:48 left to play here in the fourth quarter, and Pattonsburg now really holds their own destiny in their hands as they look for the upset tonight here on Albany's senior night. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Innings gets up to the center, now backs up, back again into the shotgun formation. High snap, pressure from the Warriors. Innings is going to get hit and taken down after a short half-a-yard gain there by the Panthers.
Yeah, no, it's not just going to take stops. It's probably going to have to take some turnovers made by Pattonsburg for the Warriors to get back in this. And the Warriors haven't been able to do either other than that interception at the end of that first half so far.
Warriors have won the turnover battle in every game so far this season. They trail the turnover battle here so far tonight. In motion is Preston, and it'll be a little flip to him, and he'll try and cut it to the outside, and he'll be taken down at the line of scrimmage. They're in on the tackle for the Warriors is Cole Emerson.
Yeah, they go to a little bit of a shovel pass by Innings. Thing to remember here for Pattonsburg is if you're going to do that, don't go out of bounds. Even if you get no gain, just go down, stay in bounds, keep this clock moving. You're not really – you want to score, but you're not necessarily trying to score points anymore. You're kind of just trying to wind the clock a little bit and not give Albany that much time.
4.5 minutes remain here in the fourth quarter. 82-66 is the lead here for the Panthers. High snap again. Again, pressure from the Warriors. Looking deep downfield for Landon Preston. In on coverage at time, Cole Emerson, as the pass will fall incomplete from Innings.
Well, they got him to fourth down. If they get a stop here, the game's certainly not over. They still trail by 2 scores, but 4 minutes and 17 seconds, still a lot of time, especially in this game where we've seen so many points put up. But they've got to get a stop here. There's just no way around it.
A 4th and 8 upcoming here for the Panthers. 4:17 remains here in the fourth quarter. In motion again is going to be Landon Preston. Innings keeps it himself. Looking wide open is going to be Gavin Humphrey, and he's going to slide down inside the 15, down to the 13 for a first down there for Pattonsburg, and a smart play there by the sophomore Gavin Humphrey to just slide down and take the first down and let clock continue to wind.
Yeah, that's a winning play. You could easily try to score the touchdown there, maybe get pushed out of bounds, but instead you just slide down just in front of the 10-yard line. That clock continues to roll.
Underneath 4 minutes left to play now here in the fourth quarter. Innings will continue to watch that play clock go down to 5 seconds before he'll even attempt the snap. He'll take off running, and he's going to get out of a couple of tackles, and he'll slide down at about the 3-yard line, right around that first down yard marker. And they're going to mark it down at the 3, and a timeout going to be called here by the Warriors with 3:32 left here in the fourth quarter. It'll be our first Petty John Auto Center timeout taken here in the second half. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV. Remember to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com.
3B Pizza and Subs in Pattonsburg is ready to make your next pizza or sub fresh. 3B can make multiple kinds of pizza, subs, and traditional or boneless chicken wings with several sauce options. 3B also carries pretzel bites, garlic breadsticks, and now serving sandwich and chicken baskets. So grab a beverage and food of your choice and enjoy the game at 3B Pizza and Subs, located at Brown Lumber in Pattonsburg. Call ahead to place your order at 660-367-2100.
Welcome back out to Albany. It's a 2nd and 1 from the 4-yard line here for Pattonsburg with 3:32 left here in the fourth. It's a 16-point Panther lead as well. Innings will take the snap on a 2nd and 1 from the 4-yard line. He'll keep it himself, rushing to the outside, now looking back towards the middle. Still on his feet, running around. And he is going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Pattonsburg, with 3:24 And for the Warriors, other than a turnover, that's probably the best thing that you want to see, because at least then you get the football in your hands, but now you trail here by 22. With a 2-point conversion still to come here for the Panthers. Remember, you can score a touchdown, too, when you list from United Country Nelson real estate agent Tammy Wynn Siddons. Again, Pattonsburg doesn't get out of their huddle until about 8 seconds. They have to hurry up and get on the ball here. 2 seconds, 1, and they just get the play off, looking for the end zone and bringing it in for the touchdown is Jace Estrada on the 2-point conversion. And it is a 90-66 Pattonsburg lead. 3:24 left to go in the fourth quarter. It's a 24-point lead for Pattonsburg. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. 90-66 is the 24-point Pattonsburg lead here in the fourth quarter with 3:24 remaining. Coach Fountain the coach of the Warriors having a chat with the referees about whether or not that was an ineligible receiver for Estrada. But either way, they're going to call the 2-point conversion good. And a touchdown for Pattonsburg. Again, they lead now by 3 scores. So the Warriors not only need to score quickly, but they need to get the ball back quickly as well. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Pattonsburg has all 3 remaining. Harchin will kick off. Again, an onside kick and bounces free, and then picking it up is going to be Elliott Mercer, and he gets rocked at the 36-yard line. So Albany will start with the football on their own 36. Down by 3 scores. Cole Emerson lines up wide to the right. Quint Herkman, the up back here for the Warriors. Chase Klein hands this one off to Herkman. Bounces it back up towards the middle. He'll pick up about 8 yards there on the carry. But the Warriors have to quickly get back up on the ball and take another snap.
Yeah, they're gonna move about as quickly as possible here, and luckily the run game is working here. They won't have to take any deep shots right away, but we're gonna probably see one coming up pretty soon.
Hand off again goes to Quint Herkman. Again rushes up the middle, and he'll rush down to the 20-yard line before he's tackled by Camden Griffith, and Griffith kind of playing center field there for the Panthers, kind of making sure the Warriors don't make it into the end zone. That's an Albany Warriors Schultz first down. Fuel your car and body at Schultz Convenience Store off US 136. This time, Chase Klein looking to pass. Nobody's open. Rolls around. Still looking for somebody to go to. Looking for the end zone. And incomplete. Looking for Cole Emerson. Pass deflected away there by Camden Griffith.
Well, the run game is working pretty effectively, so they feel comfortable with running those first 2 run plays. They get solid yards there. They try and pass, maybe get in the end zone. Not to be, though, is it's good pass coverage by the Panthers.
2:31 remains here in the fourth quarter. 90-66. Pattonsburg leads, looking for the upset victory tonight. Handoff goes to Herkman. He's going to be taken down after a quick 1-yard or 2-yard gain there for the Warriors.
Going to be about 3rd and 8 or 9 or so, and probably now is the time to try and get Cole Emerson open down the field and give it to him. Looks like Cameron Martin is in there.
Cameron Martin, Trevor Akins lined up wide to the right, wide to the left. It's going to be Cole Emerson. Clock continues to run here, though. Now underneath 2 minutes. Chase Klein will get set to take the snap. Here comes pressure from the Panthers. A flag will fly, but a sack going to be brought on here by Landon Preston, but a quick flag down at the line of scrimmage. They sacked him down at the 24-yard line. Well, we'll see what the penalty flag is here. Looks like it's going to go against the Warriors. It's an illegal formation call against the Warriors. Penalty is declined. So it'll be a 4th down and 16 for the Warriors.
Yeah, it's going to be quite a tall task to get the 4th down, but even if you do, you still trail by quite a bit.
And the Warriors are going to take their second Pettyjohn Auto Center timeout here at the half. Remember, during this timeout, check out Pettyjohn Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
All the care you need is right here in our community. At Mosaic Medical Center Albany, our board-certified doctors and healthcare professionals provide quality care that fits your schedule. And we're constantly expanding services and adding diagnostic technologies to better serve neighbors like you. When complicated cases occur, you can rest easy knowing we can consult with other Mosaic doctors and even Mayo Clinic to find treatments that work for you. Learn more at mymlc.com/Albany.
Looking for a new or used vehicle? Pettyjohn Auto Center in Bethany and Albany has got you covered. Pettyjohn's makes buying your next vehicle transparent, simple, and easy. We have no hidden fees and upfront pricing on every vehicle in stock at pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Welcome back out again here to Albany. It's a big 4th and 16 here for the Warriors. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. 90-66. It's a 3-score lead here for Pattonsburg with 1:46 remaining, but a big 4th down here for the Warriors. Chase Klein looking to pass, looking deep downfield, intended for Trevor Akins. A penalty flag, though, down. But it is in the backfield around the area of holding. We'll see what the call is going to be. It is going to be a hold against the Warriors, and it is going to be declined. And that will be a turnover on downs. And Pattonsburg leads us here by 24 with 1:40 left to go here in the ball game. And they could about kneel this one out and take the victory tonight here from the Warriors, as they will come away with the upset win and shake things up a little bit in District number 7. Pattonsburg will move to 2-6 on the season. Albany will fall to 6-2 as Pattonsburg will kneel this one down at their own 20-yard line. We talked about how lethal and dangerous this Pattonsburg team could be during the pregame, and they've showed it all night tonight as they put up 90 points here on the board in Albany. Again, Gage Jennings will let as much time run down as he can before he takes the next snap. He won't have to take the next snap till right at about 50 seconds left in the ball game. Warriors will not use their final Pettyjohn Auto Center timeout. And now Pattonsburg will have to take just one more kneel down to finish this game out. So one more snap upcoming here for the Panthers as they're going to come away with a 90-66 victory tonight here in Albany. Albany will have a big game next week also in District number 7 as they will have King City, who fell tonight to Worth County. So Pattonsburg will take the snap here with about 10 seconds left here in the ball game. and they will kneel this one out, and that will do it. As Pattonsburg comes away and upsets the Warriors here on the Warriors' home field, 90-66. We're back with a BTC Bank postgame and tonight's Winner Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Winner Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany is your hometown trophy and award shop. Winner Circle North makes all kinds of trophies for sports, car shows, livestock shows, baby shows, and more. Winner Circle North also does plaques of all sizes and kinds. Want something unique? Winner Circle North has you covered with sublimation gifts and acrylic awards. Order your trophies, awards, or one-of-a-kind items. Call Winner Circle Trophies and Awards North at 816-632-5599 or find them on Facebook at Winner Circle North.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. Remember, tonight's postgame brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you. 90-66 is the victory tonight in favor of the Panthers of Pattonsburg over the Warriors of Albany. Albany falls to 6-2 on the season. Pattonsburg moves to 2-6. Brett, it was a game that really had Pattonsburg out in front from the beginning of the ball game, and they never let up on the Warriors, and the Warriors just couldn't quite mount the comeback. They led early in the first quarter, 8-6. From then on, Pattonsburg was able to kind of take advantage of some onside kick recoveries, and then late in the ball game, the Warriors had it down to a 2-point ball game. Ended up getting the onside kick, but ended up turning the ball over on downs, and that's when Pattonsburg just kind of took over and never let the Warriors get back into the ball game.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, the Panthers were able to lead this game basically throughout, and we knew kind of how this game was going to be. Pattonsburg games are kind of all the same, where they put up a lot of points and they give up a lot of points. The game always takes quite a while just because of how many touchdowns are being scored, and that's exactly what happened in this game. Pattonsburg scored early and scored often, and the Warriors were just behind the 8 ball throughout. The question was, can Albany get stops? And tonight they couldn't do it. It was actually the Panthers who got the stops when they needed them most, and no one was bigger than that one after that onside kick recovery that the Warriors were able to get. That was the Warriors' best chance to take the lead and win the game despite trailing throughout most of it. And they get a big turnover on downs, and that was really it wasn't over at that point, but it just kind of the energy wasn't really the same from the Warriors when they couldn't convert there.
Yeah, and taking a look at some of the stats from the ball game, I mean, not only just the total points scored tonight, 156 between these two teams, but also the total amount of yards in this ball game, 1,056 total yards between these two teams. And also, that was over 1,000 yards on 153 snaps tonight for these two teams. So a lot of plays by both teams, a lot of yards by both teams. Pattonsburg just able to kind of come away with everything. Take a look here at some of the stats for Pattonsburg. 172 yards on the ground for them tonight off of just 23 rushes. 394 passing yards on 26 completions on 48 attempts on the night for Pattonsburg. That gives them 566 total yards of offense. For the Warriors, they had 436 yards on the ground on 71 carries, and then 54 yards through the air on 3 completions off of 11 attempts. 490 total yards of offense tonight for the Warriors. Taking a look here at the leaders of offensively tonight, Gage Iddings, 29 for 40, passing for 403 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Rushing the ball tonight, Gage Iddings, 17 carries, 178 yards, and 8 touchdowns. Camden Griffith tonight, 2 rushes for negative 18 yards. Receiving tonight, Camden Griffith, 9 catches, 128 yards and a touchdown. Landon Preston, 7 catches, 128 yards and 2 touchdowns. Wyatt May, 6 catches for 58 yards and a touchdown. Gavin Humphrey, 4 catches for 80 yards and a touchdown. For the Warriors, Chase Klein, 3 for 10 passing on the night, 54 yards, a touchdown, and an interception late in that first half. And then for Albany, 27 carries for Quentin Herkman tonight, 221 yards and 4 touchdowns. Elliot Mercer, 25 carries, 138 yards and 3 touchdowns. Chase Klein, 11 carries for 53 yards and a touchdown. Receiving tonight, Cole Emerson, 1 catch for 37 yards and a touchdown. Zane Rippey, 1 catch for 11 yards. Trevor Akins, 1 catch for 6 yards.
Yeah, a lot of offense for both teams. Like we said, expected. Neither defense was perfect or really good at all, but the Pattonsburg Panther defense is what ended up coming through. I really didn't expect that. I kind of expected if there was going to be a defense to be able to get enough stops, it would have been Albany, and they just couldn't do it. The one stop they got was just before halftime when you knew exactly what Pattonsburg was going to do, which was take a deep shot down the field. They got an interception. Other than that, though, every drive was a touchdown for the Pattonsburg Panthers, and it's tough to win like that, especially whenever you give up 2 onside kicks early in the game. It just got them behind the 8 ball early, and they just never could catch up to the Panthers.
And, Brett, there's really no decision about who tonight's Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game is. Remember, Winner's Circle North and Albany has all of your trophies, awards, medals, plaques, everything else you might need for your next event or celebration. Gage Iddings tonight has over 500 yards of total offense on the night as he finishes up with 581 yards, 13 touchdowns, does have that 1 lone interception. But even defensively, he was the man that showed up tonight for the Panthers. If there was a big hit to be had, he was the one delivering it.
Yeah, exactly. He's a guy who he just does it all for Pattonsburg, and it's across multiple sports, not just football. He had a great game tonight offensively. He puts up numbers like this every game. The play style Pattonsburg plays allows him to throw the ball a lot. He can put up a lot of numbers, and he does a good job in the system that he's in. And yeah, like you said, while they did give up 66 points, he was constantly in the middle of the defense, making big hits, stopping the Warriors short for on their run plays. So while his impact was mostly on offense, you could tell he was out there on defense too, which is, again, you really couldn't say that for many defensive players in this game, but you could feel his impact defensively.
Like to thank all of our sponsors help you bring you tonight's broadcast tonight here on Albany TV. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany. Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North and Albany, and Hogue Lumber Company. Albany Hy-Vee, United Country Nelson Real Estate and Auction Company, Agent Tammy Wynn Siddons in Albany. Schultz Convenience Store, Smith Insurance and Prudential in Albany. Northwest Cell, Mosaic Medical Center, Raymond Smith Body Shop, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center. Along with Johnson Controls, Sublime Flamingo Boutique, LLC, and the Briar Patch, both on the west side of the square in Albany. Shadowfax and Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. Rob's Cycle in Pattonsburg. 3B Pizza and Subs in Pattonsburg. The City of Albany, Albany Booster Club, Albany, Pattonsburg, North Harrison, and Gilman City School Districts, and the Printery New Shopper located in Albany. For myself, Jared Rolvis, color analyst and cameraman tonight, Brett Williams. So long, good night from Albany. We will have reports for you tomorrow from Class 1 District 8 softball from the Warriors game as they take on North Harrison tomorrow at Stanberry. So long and good night from